Welcome back to the Hyperspace Hangout. This is episode number 21. I am Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am joined with my guest, my friend, the man, the myth, the legend, Stone Mandalorian in the building.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes, thank you so much. And we are also joined by our good friend. You know him from everywhere. He's all over the place in different YouTube channels, saying what's up, dropping super chats. You know him, our good buddy, Troy Wars here, aka Troy. What is up, man? Good to see you. Good to have you back.
Of course, good to be back, boys. It's been a while.
You already know. It's been too long. So happy to have you guys here. Just hanging out, yapping, talking Star Wars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right,
absolutely,
on,
dude. It's been a long time since us three, because like you boys have been both of some of my longest streams ever was with you guys. So this is really fun to be back with you three guys, man. It's been a long time.
Hell
definitely. Yeah. Heck yeah. What did we do? Like 4.5 hours, Cody?
Dude, it was like almost 5, I think, that last time. Almost 5 hours, dude. Yeah.
Damn, man.
So much fun, dude. It just time flies, man, when we start yapping, dude.
Yep.
Absolutely. Dang, that's crazy, boys. That's crazy. Well, we won't go for 5 hours tonight, but we'll make a good show for everyone. Thank you so much again to everyone for tuning in on your Tuesday night. And thank you to those who are tuning in while the stream is live. It really means a lot. It helps to boost the channel and the algorithm. So don't forget to like the video. And thank you to those who are watching the replay, as the replay gang is always... We love our replay people. So thanks again to those who are doing that. Don't forget to like the video if you're watching the replay as well, and drop your thoughts in the form of a comment, as we'd love to hear from you. So with that being said, boys, how you guys been? You guys getting any new figgies yet? We'll save, shelf reflection, aka recent pickups, to the end. But any new figgies that you guys picked up lately?
Troy, what about you, man? I'll let you go first, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I've been a little dry on the collecting lately, just because the line hasn't really been putting out too much other than this last wave that they just revealed.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, I didn't get the CDC set, the Anakin and Obi set.
Yeah, man.
Which a lot of people didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But figure wise, I've got the Temple Guards. I got 2 of them recently.
Cool.
Obviously, Django's on the way. I had to pick up Django. Still waiting on that one.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for next year. Some bangers coming out.
For sure. But yeah, it's been a little dry for me lately. I've been keeping it contained because I've been trying not to go. I can't be putting too much more shelves up, pretty much is what I'm trying to say.
So are you mostly focusing on Black Series, Troy?
Yeah. So that's the thing. I can't really dive into too many other lines right now because of space, and just my girl's gonna be on my ass about it. And not in a bad way. But
no, of course.
I should slow down a little bit. So I've been curating the shelves a little bit, I have like a whole bunch of figures now, like in a bag that I have I curated the shit out of it because I bought so many figures I really didn't need early in the collecting stages. Yeah. So a whole bag of just things I don't.
Yeah.
Now, question for you boys. Oh, sorry, Troy. I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
No, go ahead.
Question for you boys. Are you guys the type of people to fund the collection with the collection? I know that can be more of a 6-scale figure thing because the figures do kind of hold their value a little bit more, and they can go for more prices. But do you guys do that with Black Series too? Quite interesting.
I've never sold, honestly. I've never sold any figures. Everything that I bought, if I don't give it to one of my nieces or nephews or a friend or something, if I don't send it to one of you guys or something, so far I've typically held on to everything I bought. But I'm also serious collecting. I'm still kind of early. I'm talking about 3-4 years. So I'm sure I'll get to that point too. But what about you, Troy? Have you sold any figures before?
I haven't sold any. I've given a couple here and there to my buddies just to try to get them into the line. Or
nice.
Or I've used older figures for customs or little pieces like that, or the weapons for accessories and shit like that. But I haven't sold any. But for the most part, I've kept a lot of them. The ones I update is obviously the Leia we got is obviously way better than the old Leia. Or we got the new Han. You know what I mean? The Chewie.
Yeah.
You have to update eventually because those old bucks are just so outdated. But like you said, Hot Toys. I mean, I'm sure that Darth Maul 2.0 is going to last forever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see how they could get much better with that. So you could have that thing for 20 years and then flip it if you really wanted to, if they really make a better one by then.
Damn straight.
But with the one, You know what I mean? But 1/12 scale, it's like a hit or miss. Like you could have a figure for 10 years, and it could hold like that's HF Luke, like you just got. That thing, how old is it now? And look, it's still better than the Black Series brand new one.
Yeah, dude,
you know what I mean?
Crazy. Like 8 years old or something like that. 2016, I think, something like that. Troy.
So
this Luke,
one gonna be. Yeah.
This Luke would like a word with you. No, I'm just kidding.
actually, that looks so good, man. That Luke is phenomenal, man.
Dude, I can't wait till you guys get it.
It's awesome.
I thought you were holding a hot toy for a second. Not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Like, wait, what was that? Double take. Looks so good, man.
Oh, thank you for answering. I have done it with some Black Series, but they don't really hold their value as much, except for clones. Like I did get rid of most of my Phase 2 clones, and some of those hold their value pretty well, like the Clone Wars, the Clones of the Republic ones, and even like the Coruscant Guard was pretty popular. So yeah. But I've the only time I've done it is with the other time I've done it is with like one hot toy. It's like flip it, take a slight loss and then fund something else with it. So,
that's great.
Yeah, just an interesting thing. I thought I'd ask you guys there. One thing I forgot to do is check in with our chat. I should probably do that.
Yeah, we started yapping. It's been a while. Excuse us, chat. It's been a while since us three guys been together, so excuse us.
Yeah, we've been talking. Okay, so we got GXB in the building. He says, "Let's go." What's up, GXB?
Yo.
Carbonite's also in the house. Our buddy Carbonites. He's going to be on the show this Thursday. I cannot wait to have Vincent on the show. He says, "Let's go."
Awesome, dude.
Lazy Jawa. What's up, guys? He says, "What's up, Lazy Jawa? Thanks for hanging out." Oh, we got Big Casey here, aka Big Mike. What's up, Big Mike? Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us tonight. Really means a lot, dude, that you're spending your Monday. We usually stream on Tuesdays, but your Monday. Oh, I know this guy, the Stone Mandalorian Collector.
He's okay. He's all right.
He's pushing 1,000 subs. No big deal.
No big deal.
Right.
Yeah, thank you all, chat. Thanks, Hannah.
GXB, I'm off tomorrow, but no way I'll make a full 5-hour stream.
We were just talking about that in the pre-show.
Yeah. You read our minds, GXB. Sold so many figgies, but majority were duplicates. Gotcha. Okay, so he does still have most of the ones that he's originally bought. And then we got Mama Mando, aka Dream Dragonfly, in the building. Hey, hello, Jacob, Troy, and Cody, and of course the chat. Well, hello, Mama Mando. Good to see you as always. Thank you so much for hanging out, and hope you're having a good night. Hopefully, you had a good lift earlier, Mama Mando.
Yeah.
Heard you guys got some lifting in.
Okay.
Got our buddy. Yeah, right, Troy. We got our buddy GAC, aka Eric, lovely Galactic Artisan Customs, the man of customs over there. He says evening, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hope you're doing well, my man. Right on. And Carbonites, Cody has a clone? How can that be? How can he be in the chat and on camera? Just a little longer, huh, Vincent?
I'm gonna whoop his ass, Stone Man. You got it coming, bro.
Right. Oh man, that's good, Mama Mando.
It was cold. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I know that makes you want to lift even heavier or even more furiously, right, to get that warmth going.
Oh yeah, dude, you start to forget it. Yeah, it really helps. Absolutely, dude. Mine's in my carport, and it's like I think it's getting down to like 42, which is probably not as cold as you get it up there where you're at, Jacob. I know, and you too, Troy. I know y'all see way colder than I do, but for South Carolina, 42 is pretty chilly. So yeah,
that's cold, man. It's only 51 right now, so that's a whole almost 10 degrees below.
Damn,
so that's cold, man. Yeah, 42 is chilly.
So chilly, dude. Yeah, that wind cuts through you, dude.
Oh yeah.
Good gracious.
You guys get snow over there, Cody?
Dude, so sometimes we do, Troy, but it's like sometimes it'll be like every couple of years. We did get a snow. I think the last one we got was 2023. I think was the last time we got a snow, dude.
Okay.
But
that's
much,
right,
man.
Yeah, you posted a video with your truck in the snow or something, didn't you? One time?
Oh yeah, that's right, dude. Oh, dude, I'm lying. That was actually. So I'm waffling. So 20. We did get a little dusting last year. 20. That's right, Troy. I totally forgot about that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, after I
Nice.
asked you, I was like, wait a minute, I think I seen snow.
Yeah, you have a good memory, dude. Fuck, I totally forgot about that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Troy does have a good memory.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice, right on. GXB 42 shorts and a hoodie all day. Damn, you're crazy, GXB.
Aw.
I got thermals on at 42 and a sweatshirt and a jacket. And Galactic says it. Dang, it's 30 here and snowing all day. Oh, already, GAC?
Damn.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah, dude.
Light snowing right now up in New York, upstate New York.
Damn.
Okay, all right.
You guys stay warm, man.
Jawa, we got some snow here in Myrtle Beach earlier this year. Dang, wow.
That's right. Yeah, because my jaw was actually close to me. That's like 3-ish hours from me. Yeah.
That's wild, man. Dang, so it does get cold over there. You guys got scorching summers and freezing winters.
Dude, it's crazy. South Carolina is so interesting, man. We get all 4 seasons to an extreme. Throwing snowballs at coworkers. Hell yeah. Awesome, man.
Nice. Well, boys, we got a fun show planned. We are going to go over our stream. We're going to rank our Disney streaming shows from The Bad Batch to Andor. Hey, I even threw on what's that dang show called?
Acolyte.
Rebuild the Galaxy, the Lego one. So we can rank that too.
Oops, I may have not watched that one.
I didn't watch it either, so
okay. Well, yeah.
it's okay.
Go ahead and fess up to it now.
Troy's like, I didn't do that one.
You guys are gonna hate me, but I haven't seen the Bad Batch either.
It's okay, man. No worries.
No judgment, dude. I think it's worth if you can watch it and get into it. I liked it. I think if you have the time for it, it was a fun show. But I can get why it's not really necessary. So I get why you didn't watch. It's kind of more of like a fun clone side quest, really. You know, it's nothing like lore breaking or anything. But yeah, no hate, bro, at all.
Yeah, it comes down to it. Just I'm not the biggest like animated fan anymore for some reason. I used to love it as cartoons and all that.
Yeah,
but I'm getting into Clone Wars. Like I'm on season 3 now, and that's starting to really get me into it a lot more. So after I finish that, we'll see. Because I got to watch Rebels too. A lot of people are telling me to watch that. So,
dude, yes, bro. I'm
so
glad that. Yeah,
those are the two to go for: is Clone Wars and Rebels for sure, Troy.
That's what I've been hearing.
Glad you're going down it, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell
love
yeah,
it,
dude. That's awesome. But before we dive into our ranking, I wanted to ask you guys. Over the last couple years, we've had some really fun Black series being released. So, what over the last couple years are your top 3 figures? I know I'm kind of, just springing you on a point here, but yeah. If you guys want, I can go first, just so you guys have a little bit to think about.
Okay, I can let Troy go before me, or you too, Jake. I'll let you guys go before me.
Sure. Yeah, Troy, you got 3 off the top of your dome, buddy?
Yeah, sorry guys, I was just cutting out so bad, so I missed like the last.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, no worries. So I'll go first, and then I'll let you guys go, and we'll go over our 3 top Black Series figures that we enjoyed from the last couple of years.
Cool.
So first off, gotta give it to Princess Leia Organa. I think that figure is a masterpiece. I was looking at it earlier, and I really couldn't find any flaws with it. I guess you could say, you can't actually put her into the crouching position when she's feeding F2 R2 the F2 is a command. When she's giving R2 the Death Star plans, you can't get her into that pose.
Yeah.
But for everything else, it's perfect. The sculpt, the way the plastic sculpted plastic. Man, I can't speak tonight. I'm sorry. Drape looks amazing. And I even gave her Moman Adan's E11 blaster. You could really take anyone's blaster.
Oh, nice.
But so she's got the Death Star plans in one hand and the blaster in the other.
I love that.
Yeah, and it looks really good. It even looks good with the hood on. The sculpted hood looks phenomenal too.
Hell yeah.
I did get a little bit of paint rub on the inside of the hood from her buns, but then I looked at her hair and like no paint rubbed off of the hair from what I could tell. So I thought that was a little interesting. Maybe it was left over from the factory.
I guess you'd rather want to get onto the inside of the hood than like onto her buns, because at least that way when you put her hood on, you won't be able to see it really.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
I guess it kind of worked, but that shouldn't happen though. There shouldn't be anything on the hood. You're right though.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my number one is
dude.
Princess Leia Organa, and then we'll kind of go around in a circle. So Troy, if you wanted to go next, my man.
Yeah.
My number one. Did you say this year or just in general?
Over the last couple years, yeah.
My number one Black Series.
We'll do top three. So if you can think of three, even.
Yeah. Trying to think.
But yeah, you're number one.
Dude, I gotta put Kiadi Mundi up there. To be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, I waited I don't know why I wanted him so bad. And maybe because it was just drawn out so long. Like it took so long for them to finally release him. But dude, his Jedi body is like that's why Anakin and Obi-Wan's like mold is so good. Pretty much, they like went off of that. I feel like.
Yeah.
And they just beat out of the park with them. The articulation, the sculpt, like everything. Just badass figure, I think. No, he played little parts in the movies, but like looks wise, cool. So cool.
For sure, dude.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
This has been extinct for a millennia. Like, yeah, bro, shut the fuck up. Real great insight. Yeah.
Yeah, we know Conehead.
Yeah, we know Conehead. Nice going, bro.
You're right, Troy.
Great figure.
Yeah. It was delayed for what, like a year? So it took like 2 years.
It was almost like 2 years. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was so they had like shown like that they were going to be coming out with it, and then like just silence for like months and months, and then we got promo pics, silence for months and months. And they're like, all right, it's going to be shipping soon. Then it was silence for months and months. It was crazy.
Jeez,
that was
man.
weird. Yeah, it was weird. They hit it out of the park.
Yeah, they nailed it. I think they needed more time to cook on it because maybe something wasn't right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Hasbro's real weird about letting us in the loop on certain things. I feel like you might be right, dude. There might have been something going on that they were like just having to continually tweak. Who knows what it was? But man, it was worth the wait. Absolutely, that was a solid. I feel like it is a really good figure, though, man. That's a good pick, Troy. Solid pick.
Absolutely. Nice.
I would say,
Cody.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with the Super Battle Droid, man. It is my favorite droid design, and just the figure is so good. Like, it's like there's not really a bad pose. You can get that thing to do what you want it to, and I love how like the way it doesn't have butterfly joints, but the way that it's on that big ball socket for the shoulders and the hips, I just love that, and it just looks good. The proportions is so perfect. Like, dude, it looks like it was plucked out of Attack of the Clones: Revenge of the Sith. It's just it's a flawless figure, to be honest. There's really not, and it comes with a blast effect. Well, depending on if you get the single release version, like I don't really have anything bad to say about that figure. It's so good.
I know,
and it's very stable too. Like you can even get it into a one-legged running pose.
Yeah.
Crouching pose. It's so good. So everyone should have at least one in their collection, if not a couple.
Absolutely, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So I would say the next one, as far as the top three over the last couple years go, would be Savage Opress, the one that just dropped this year. I mean, another one that I'm really having a hard time finding an issue with. I even like the soft goods comma, skirt for some dynamic posing. The paint apps are great. The hands are great. The only thing is maybe the unpainted lightsaber hilt, but that's something that you could dye, Rit dye it or paint it up a little bit. That wouldn't be too hard.
It's a new trend.
Yeah, it's a new trend. And he's commanding presence on the shelf. He's tall, just like Malgus and Malak and Vader.
He's 7 inches, isn't he? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. I think you're right, Stoned.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, man.
Does he feel like a deluxe to y'all when you hold him?
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, just like Moma and Malgus was deluxe, and
Chewie back in the day, right?
Yeah, that's right. Which is crazy.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Savage definitely has got to be up there for sure. But Troy, man, what's your next one?
My next one, See, after Cody said Super Battle Droid, I was like, damn, I forgot. I almost forgot about that, which is weird. But I'd have to put the
Me
droid
too.
because go with another droid.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's one I don't have actually.
You don't have that one?
Ooh.
No, dude.
You gotta get that, Jacob. You gotta get at least one.
Okay.
It's a big boy. It takes up a little bit of space on the shelf for 112. It's worth it.
Yeah, it does.
I've seen pictures and the paint looks freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like it's got that iridescent color.
You know him, knowing me, you know me. I put a wash on it to make it even pop a little bit more.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Damn straight.
Right on. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to pick one up.
That's a great figure, dude.
Hell yeah.
Nice. All right, Cody, what's your next one, buddy?
Okay, I'm trying to let me look at my shelf real quick, man. There's so many. I love the Black Series, dude.
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude.
One that I just I want to try to pick something different, and I'll just go with my. I want to try to pick ones that I think are good that I wouldn't. I'm trying to pick ones that I wouldn't normally pick. Like I could call out IG-12 because I love the engineering on that figure. How you can put Grogu in it. I love Black Chrysanthemum because that sculpt is just amazing, and I love Wookiees. And
love Wookiees.
We got a new Wookiee, but yeah, they're just awesome. I'm gonna say, oh man. Honestly, dude, I am just so every time I pick up the Ringworld Mando with that soft goods cape and the jetpack, the dark saber, the vibroblade, he's literally got everything. The one thing that's annoying is that he doesn't have a hand to grip the vibroblade because it's a little small. But that figure, every time I pick it up, it's so much fun and it looks so good, you know. And people were this $25 Black Series was being compared and put in this in conversation with freaking SHF and shit. You know, like people were. That's crazy that they were even in the same ballpark of conversation, in my opinion. You know, so I just I love that figure. I think it's so good, man. You know,
honestly, good pick, man.
They killed it with that one.
Guys.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that figure as well that I could think of, to be honest.
Yeah, so solid, man. You know, other than it would be so nice if they had a hand that could actually hold the vibra knife.
Yeah, or if they gave you a hand with a sculpted knife in it, that would be sick.
Oh, that's actually I like that idea, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, Glavis Ringworld Mando, great pick. Because the soft goods, it's kind of similar to Malik. I really like the soft goods that he has. It's a little textured. But it drapes pretty nicely, and so does that Glavis Ringworld, man. It really does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. So the last one, and then we'll move on. I gotta give it to the new Han. There's something about it, man. Yeah. I'm all over it. The dark wash in the hair. I love the New Hope look. That's my favorite Han look. You know, the open gestured hand, slightly opened. Where, you know, and it just the only thing that could be better about that would be some thigh swivel. But you know, as we're seeing newer sculpts come out, that's obviously becoming less of a thing, as we know. So
yeah, you're spitting, dude. If that figure had thigh swivel, it would be, in my opinion, perfect for a $25 figure. It is literally on that. I mean, in the new Chewie, man, being able to have a Chewie that can bend less than 90 degrees at the elbow is like. Because, dude, we had that archive for years, dude. You know, like I can't imagine people that started collecting the line in 2013, 14, 15. You know, they've been dealing with it for fucking almost 10 years. But, like, even just the short amount of time that I've been collecting, dude, it's like that was always so frustrating when you have someone as iconic as Chewie and you can't even get him posed up with his crawl. Like, the most iconic imagery. It was so frustrating. I mean, you can fidget with the archive, but that new Chewie and Han, they're so well done, man. Yeah. You're spitting.
Yeah, next level. Yep.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, like you said, the archive you can fuss with it and stuff, but there's something about just being able to pose up the new Chewie just like that with his iconic bowcaster pose. So you don't have to fuss as much. Now I know you were not griping in a bad way, but you're kind of like voicing your opinion to Cody about the bowcaster falling apart on you. Like it was all kind of flimsy.
Is it warping on you?
The bowcaster?
Yeah, I feel like it's very gummy because, dude, when I was trying to put it in his hands, into Chewie's hands, so he could, like, you know, dual wield it or whatever, It was like when I was trying to put it into his left hand, I've warped the barrel trying to push it down, but there's no other way to really get it open into his hands because the way his hair covers his fingers and stuff. And it's not a big deal because like if I look at it on the shelf, you can't see it, but it's like in my mind, I know it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not even a big deal. It's really not, you know. But what hurts me the most is how that head sculpt on that Luke, man. It was like they did such a great job with Leia, Luke, and Chewie. It was like, I'm sorry, not Leia, Luke, Leia, Han, and Chewie, and it was like, dude, they just and like I'm really curious to see when they give us new old Ben when we get that. I feel like they're gonna just a fumble, man. You know, it happens, but like, oh, it's like y'all are so close to like such perfection, dude. Like so close, you know.
Right there.
Oh man, gracious, dude. Yeah, man.
Especially when they already have good Mark Hamill likenesses and other figures, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
How'd you get that wrong, dude?
Yes,
man.
Dagobah Luke still looks really good too.
That's an awesome pose, dude.
Oh, thanks, bro.
They could have honestly used that head, and I would have been happier than that one we got.
Yeah, just throw on a different hair sculpt. You're spitting, Troy.
Yep, absolutely, bro.
Just put the part instead. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Like it's that simple, bro. And then that's another thing, Troy, dude. His part. If you look in A New Hope, he's got that like middle part, and he like kind of bangs. He's got like a Beatles bowl cut on that figure, bro. Like, who is that? That ain't no fucking Luke Skywalker, man. What?
He's got the cover. He's bro.
It's Duke Skywalker. It's his cousin
Skywalker.
Duke. Yeah,
dude. But man, not the bash to say what, Troy.
It's like you just came out of a pool. Like it almost looks like it wet. Like you know when your hair dries and then it's just like flat. That's what it looks like.
It does,
it's all
it does.
Very moppy.
Yeah, because the hair looks good. It's not like it's some terrible. It just doesn't look like Luke Skywalker. It's not like it's bad. It just doesn't look like Luke.
The eyes too.
Yeah, bro.
That 1,000-yard stare. Oh man.
Yeah. Uncle B.
Oh man. Like just like 1,000-yard. Like, bro, what is going? He spends too much time on them. On the damn moisture evaporators. Dude, Uncle Owen, give the boy a break. Good God, bro. He's fried like gone.
Better not blink, boy.
No blink, boy.
All right, Uncle.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. But moving on. Troy, what's yours? Your last one, man.
Okay, last one. Oh, man. I like the new Ahsoka, the white. They killed her.
Yeah, they did.
Either got to be her or shit.
That Ahsoka the White is good.
It is, man. Just needed a soft goods cloak for her. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, man, it really would have.
I might have to go with.
That's a good one, Troy. Honestly. Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorites lately. Yeah, they killed that, dude.
Look at that. Rosario Dawson likeness is freaking impeccable, man.
It's crazy too, because like the first one they came out with looked really good too, but and then when I saw this, I was like, damn, I didn't think they could really get much better with the likeness on it. But they
did. I like that pose too, Cody.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. She looks so stoic, and like this is kind of like when she's becoming more hopeful, Ahsoka again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing is, how do you guys feel about now? I love this expression, but you know, sometimes with the Black Series, they're a little emotionless. You know,
right?
I feel like sometimes I've seen where people will be like, "Oh, I put this Ahsoka. I love this figure. Don't get me like Troy. Y'all. This is the best Rosario. Like, I love this figure. But it's like I forget who said it. I was watching somebody streaming or a video, and they were like, "Man, I put this awesome Ahsoka figure in a dynamic pose, but like, so she's got her lightsabers out or like in front of her, but she like the pose is awesome, but then I see her face and she just looks bored, and it just kind of takes me. I'm like, you know." It just, and I was like, damn, you know what? They kind of got a point. You know, I can look past it because, what were you look like you're about to say something, Troy. What were you about to say?
That's why they should do alt heads, man.
Yeah, they totally should, man. You were telling me, like, you were like stoned. You got to get the SHF Mall, dude, because you were telling me about the alt heads. Like, put it on that Clone Wars Mall, bro. You'll love it. You'll love it. Alt heads really can just, obviously, it's going to make you feel like you're getting more when you pay for it. But, like, it can just add so much flavor and like nuance to any kind of pose, you know. Like for something like this, for a stoic stance, like this is perfect. Like this is amazing right here, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, that's without me yapping too long.
I mean, no, you're totally good, bro. The thing, like you said, is she is very stoic and stuff like that. So there are even parts in the show when she does have her sabers out and she has that kind of emotionless look. But
That's
I see
true.
what you're talking about, Troy, too. For other characters, it's almost essential to have.
Yeah.
Like, not to bring it up again, Troy, but the SDCC 2-pack, the Mustafar, Annie, and Obi. When Anakin's face is all no, Troy. One face is all he's got a meaner expression with the Sith eyes. Yeah. The other one is like much more cleaner, calm Anakin that we know and love. So yeah, man.
Maybe the problem is, like even on like imports, I noticed that like with sometimes the alternate heads, they don't really quite get the likeness down, and it throws off the look of the figure. Weird way. I mean, so maybe they like changing it up, like even with the mace, the 2-pack with the Emperor Palps.
Yeah,
they were saying they don't like that like different face sculpt where he's like looking angry and shit. It changes.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like him. They're saying it doesn't look like him just because of the mouth being open. So like maybe they don't like to do that, like changing the sculpt and the look of the guy or the character.
That makes sense. I think that makes sense because the Mace Windu open mouth expression looks a little wonky to me. Yeah, it's like not Samuel L.
Yeah, I've seen people mention that too, Troy. That it looks a little, and I don't know, man. The regular Mace Windu that looks just like Samuel L. Jackson to me. But I have to look at it again. I really can't. I don't want to say because I haven't given it much. Like, I need to look at it again just before I like bash on it or say one thing or another. But I have seen people mention that, like, oh, that doesn't look like him. So that probably does scare Hasbro. Like, well, people are complaining. We're not going to keep doing like. So that does make sense, totally, man.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Do they even have another figure where there's an alternate head in the line? Or am I just drawing a blank right now?
Hey Mom, hope you're having a good night. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good, bro. Hey, Mama Collective.
Hello.
I think they do. Did you, real quick, you just reminded me, the one that comes to mind immediately, that new Master Jedi Dooku. My number one would have to be the new Han Solo. Hell yeah, Jawa. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, for sure. It's a good
Sorry, Cody.
No, you're good, bro. That's my bad. My fucking ADHD. I'm like, oh, squirrel or comment, But what are your thoughts on? I was just thinking. You said something about alt head. That new Dooku. Or I know we have the Emperor Palpatine that came with some alt heads.
Right now they're starting to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but like before, I really can't name too many. Man, Sam, what's up, dude? Thanks for hanging out, bro. Thank you for hanging out on the Hyperspace Hangout, buddy.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
The new Dooku, Annie and Obi 2-pack, Mace Palps 2-pack.
So they're actually starting to do it. I was talking all this shit, but now I'm thinking about it.
No, you're good.
But you're kind of right, though.
I was trying to back you up, Troy. The Stranger, I think there's only like 4, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's another one. So,
yeah.
Now
Dude,
the granted,
speaking of him,
the who?
The Stranger, they killed it with that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, they did. I was trying to look. We really don't get that many alt heads. I was just, I really no, it's not that many.
But what the cool thing is in this short amount of time, in a short amount of time, we have received like 2 or 3, which is pretty sweet. So I think Hasbro is definitely, kind of like turned a big corner. So I'm very excited for the future.
I think the new people. No, you're spitting, Jacob. The new people working at Hasbro right now, they have their ear to the ground, man. They know what's going on with the fans. They're hearing what we want, and I mean, how else would we explain all that? Like, dude, all this fire lately, man. Yeah,
absolutely. So did you have one more, Cody? My bad.
Oh no, you're good, man. I would, dude. I gotta say, my 1A doll, man. That is my dog. That figure, the wash on it. The eyes, I mean, the accessories, we get cups, the E11. It's just, I love it so much, man. And when I hold it, I'm like, okay, this is a deluxe figure. I can see why, and I didn't mind paying deluxe for it. Yeah.
Not at all. It's a brand new head sculpt. It's different than the Doc Onder head sculpt. His gills are wider.
That's right.
On the Moma than the Doc Ondar, and he
Yeah.
doesn't have the bumps on the back. So, but they reused his arms and his legs, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the body too. Yeah,
I think you're right, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
wonderful figure. We need. Oh, sorry, Troy. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Nobody thought they were gonna change like the whole look of his head and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they thought they were.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we thought it would be the same buck, but look at that, dude. The wash, like you said, his little accessories. He's got the joint in the cup.
Yeah, buddy.
The scarf. I mean, he's killer, man. We need more aliens. I mean, Panda Baba could use a 2.0. His head's a little big. Throw it on a different buck. But give us like Muff Tack and our little Shoosh and some of the Duros aliens from the Cantina and
need Duros.
Some Devil Rodians.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Devilrodian,
Devilrodian, you're right.
That'd be sweet.
Hell yeah.
So speaking of kind of having Hasbro to their ground, having their ear to the ground, we went over our kind of top 3 favorite Black Series over the last couple of years, but Hasbro is doing a great job at listening to their fans. And one thing that has been going on in the community that's been started by Blitz Transmissions and Stone Mando and Starlight Digest and Skywalker Hendricks and even myself is the Black Series Most Wanted. So everyone, I hope you're partaking in this and checking this out. This is such an awesome thing to be a part of. It's a community-wide event that basically what's going to happen is starting now. That's right now, you can put and submit your top 12 figures of your choice that you'd like to see in the Black Series. So make sure we'll make sure we get you guys all more information on this, towards the end of the show as far as where to go exactly. I believe it's all linked on the Black Series Most Wanted Instagram page. So if you wanted to head there after the show, not right now, stay tuned.
Stick around here for a little bit.
Then you guys can do that. So Black Series Most Wanted, definitely be a part of it. It's super awesome. And speaking of having Hasbro having their ears to the ground, this is something that at the end, when all the data is submitted, we all of us will help each other out and get that data sent to Brandon from the marketing team at Hasbro. So very exciting stuff there. Can't wait to see everyone's top 12s. Everyone's been starting to post it now, actually. So it's been fun to see. So, yeah.
And I just posted the link to the Instagram for Black Series Most Wanted in the chat. So if you're wanting to get more information and see all the other awesome lists that some of the other people in the community have been doing, content creators and just ordinary awesome collectors. You don't have to be a content creator to get involved with this. Just collect and love the Black Series and love Star Wars. So link is in the chat, and I'm sure Jacob after the stream will put it in the description so we could all check it out. And nothing more to add. Jacob said it so beautifully. We're just super excited for this. We got so many people involved with this, and just really so rad, man. So rad. Awesome stuff.
Well said, man. Thank you very much for that. And JXB's giving you some love on your new logo, Cody. It is freaking fire. Shout out Action
brother.
Display. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, shout out Action Display. He did such a fantastic job. Dude is so humble, so chill, and very communicative. And if you need anything graphic wise done or logo, please go to Action Display, and may or may not be having him on a stream sometime in the future. So I'll really be looking forward to that. So but thank you so much, Brian. Thank you.
Right on. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
We got Christina Casey in the chat. What's up, Christina? Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for joining us on your Tuesday.
What up?
Hello.
Galactic says there was a Palpatine that had alt heads. Ah, gotcha. Yep. Okay, nice. Good looking at
the throne pack. It came with the 3. I think it had like 3 alternate heads. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, man.
Classic Return of the Jedi Palps, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the one and only.
And Carbonite says, love this. Thank you for giving it fans an avenue for their voice. You are so welcome, man. Appreciate the love, Carbonites.
What's up, Vincent? Good to see you, buddy.
And I did miss it. You're right, GXB. Yoda has all heads too. Mm-hmm.
And Omega, that dude. Yeah, absolutely. That's right. Nice, right
awesome
on. Alt head too, man. With that Yoda. Oh yeah.
It looks
Hasbro. single release that Yoda, man. There are so many people who don't have it. Single release it, man.
Spit, bro. Honestly, it's a must-have.
Must have.
Weird stuff sometimes, man.
It is, man.
Make it a deluxe. Throw in the chair. Throw in the alt head. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Money, man. Yeah, they can make money too. It's not like I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah. Tell him, Troy. Tell him, bro. Yeah.
Brandon. All right. So let me get my act together here, and we'll start the ranking process.
Oh, brother.
Share screen.
I do want to say, I just want to thank Jacob for inviting me and Troy on tonight. I always love talking with these guys. It's always good to see Troy's face. Always a pleasure with Jacob. And just want to thank you guys, chat. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on your Monday night. And real quick shout out to Jacob. I'm actually going to be on a stream tomorrow night, Hyper Reviews. I had another invitation, and I was like, I hate missing my boys' streams. I was like, bro, could you reschedule? And then he told me Troy was going to be on. I didn't want to miss that. So shout out to Jacob for rescheduling. Drifts for me, making me feel special, you know. But always glad to be on with you guys, man.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Likewise, we're so happy that you were able to make it. Me and Troy, we've done a show before by ourselves, but it's always more fun when we have extra guests on. So the more the merrier, always.
Yeah, man. I loved y'all's show too. That was a fun stream too, man.
Yeah,
we had a while ago too, wasn't it? Like 2 or 3 months, something like that. Yeah.
No, that was probably like 5-6 months ago.
I was gonna say even longer than that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Crazy.
But yeah, so glad to have you here, man. And yes, thank you to everyone hanging out on your Monday night. Yeah, we'll get back to regular streaming programming soon. But again, we'll have Carbonites on this Thursday, so looking forward to that.
Awesome, dude. That's gonna be fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carbonite. Shout out to Vincent.
Shout out Vincent. And with that being said, we'll jump into a little bit of ranking. We'll be ranking the Star Wars streaming shows tonight. So I got a little plethora of images down here at the bottom, and some of them you'll be able to see better than others. I downloaded the files horizontally, so it's kind of cut off. But first one is going to be Skeleton Crew. So, boys, how do we feel about Skeleton Crew? When was the last time you watched it, and what did you think of it?
I'm going to let Troy take this one.
All right. Skeleton Crew.
What do you think, bro?
Last time I watched it was when it was like airing, but I actually really liked it, bro. It was a fun show. You know what I mean? It was like Goonies in space, like how everybody was calling it. You know what I mean? It was like a fun adventure. But even my girl watched it, and she's not a big Star Wars fan, so like that's how I knew it was a good show. Because you could draw in any kind of like person, even if you don't like sci-fi or like Star Wars. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun. I think Jude Law played a great part. The kid actors were great. And usually like that's not, when you see kid actors sometimes in some shows, it kind of, depending on the acting, it doesn't make the show that great. But they did a great job, and I had fun watching it, dude. I put it at like a B, I want to say.
Okay. All right. So B, Troy's saying B. All right.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a fun watch. I was like excited to watch the next episode. You know what I mean? That means it's a good show.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I wish it was a little longer. I think it was 8 or 9 episodes, Troy.
Yeah, I think it was 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Definitely, man. And Cody, what about you, dude? What are your thoughts on the Skeleton Crew?
I'm with Troy, man. I thought I was looking forward to it every week, every episode. It was ending. I was invested the entire episode from beginning to end. When it ended, I was like, "Oh man!" I was looking forward to what was it, Tuesdays when it came out?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
was it Tuesdays?
Yeah, I think it was Tuesdays. Yeah, and I like sometimes when they put the whole show and you just binge the shit out of it. But I also like having something week to week to watch. It gives you something fun to look forward to. And you're like, all right, it's Tuesday night after work. I get to watch freaking Ahsoka, or I get to watch whatever,
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it too. I love the pirates about it. It just felt Brutus, SM-33, and Neil. Those 3 characters to me, they made it feel very Star Wars, And I felt like I was watching Star Wars when I was watching it. So I got to give it a B too. I think that's a really solid grade, Troy. I got to agree with them.
Yeah.
B status. Yeah. Okay. Definitely. To piggyback on what you guys were saying, all great points. it really transformed as a show for me towards the end. Jude Law kind of came out and really started to show his annoyance and just how kind of not ruthless but conniving he could be. He was very manipulative with the parents when they got back to Atten, and it was like, oh, I'm the not the minister, but like he was lying about who he was to the parents and really manipulated everyone. And then so great points all around, boys. I think throwing it into B tier would be fantastic. Boom.
Awesome, man. Such a good show, man. I hope they greenlight a season 2. I hope that's like somewhere in the works, man, because I wasn't really pleased with how the show ended, to be honest. It kind of felt, I don't know, it felt a little like it just kind of fell off, but the rest of the show was so awesome.
Yeah, I am hoping it gets greenlit for a season 2. I was hoping we'd hear some news about it by now, but I think stuff just takes so long to produce now, even though they're trying to get it done a lot quicker. Until it actually gets into production. Like Ahsoka season 2 wrapped in October. Did you guys hear about that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So we have that to look forward to at least.
Sure.
But next up, boys, we got one of our favorites is The Mandalorian. So I think this one's going to be an easy ranking, but I still want to hear what you guys think. Troy, we'll start off with you again, my man.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go S tier straight off the bat. Because if it wasn't for this show, dude, I wouldn't even probably be back in the Star Wars like I am so heavily now. Because I always loved the prequels, but like there was a dead space there, I think, where everybody was kind of like, Star Wars was done, especially after the sequels. A lot of hate came out of that, so I think everybody needed a break. But man, when this show came back, dude, I don't know, I was so excited to watch it every week, and like the whole like Wild Wild West in Star Wars like feel kind of like it was just, dude, and like to get that perspective too on like the Mandalorian and like what that armor represents, where they came from, like it was really cool. It was badass show.
Man. Fuck yeah.
And then Grogu, like when Grogu came up and everybody was so super like, oh my god, is that Yoda? Is that what is that? Fun show, dude. Especially the first 2 seasons.
Dude, honestly, you're spitting. Very, very much so. And just pause real quick, boys. Let's check in with chat because I keep forgetting.
No, you're good, bro. We yapping away, man.
Let's see. Yep. Sam says he doesn't have the Yoda. He says he would love one. Well, let's fingers crossed that they release it one day.
Yeah, man.
Single release it. GXB, I'm the Jamie to Cody's Joe Rogan.
Yes, you are, brother. Yes, you are.
He is, absolutely.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Let's see. Okay. All right, Sam's with Troy, B for Skeleton Crew, yep. And then Carbonite's back on Skeleton Crew here for a second. We got Jude Law and the kids delivered superb acting. Yes, they did. I can't say the same for every character beyond that in the show.
Yeah.
The stars hard carried, yep, in my opinion. They definitely did, Vincent. They sure did, man. Those kids, I can't remember their names, but then Jude Law, fantastic. And I really liked Wim's dad as well. I thought he was fun, although he had a smaller part to play. Yeah. But he was great as well, man. So, and then GXB says it should break down each season of Mando. 1 was peak, 2 was good, 3 was meh. That's a great idea, GXB. I think I will definitely borrow that idea and use that for some streaming stuff. Do that sometime soon. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Cody, moving it on to you, my man. What did you think about The Mandalorian, brother?
Yeah, man. Obviously, my channel's named after me. My brother loved Mandos. Just so cool. Mandalorian, just like Troy, it brought me and my brother back to Star Wars after the sequels because in 2019, I was outside hunting, making fires, and taking care of animals, ducks and chickens and shit. I was not connected like I am now. But when this show came out, I was going to my mom's with my brother, ready to watch that shit on Wi-Fi. Because, dude, real quick, I remember my brother was like, when Luke showed up, at the end of season 2, my brother was like, dude, have you watched Mandalorian yet? And I was like, no. He's like, dude, you get to watch Mandalorian tonight. Watch it tonight. He's like, I can't come by tonight to work. So I get home and I'm trying to watch this shit off a hotspot on my fucking phone out in the fucking country. It's freezing every freaking fire. I was like, I'm not doing this to myself. I'm not about to watch Peak and like suffer through it. So I just waited like almost almost a week. Got to my mom's. My brother was like, he put it on for me. He was like, just watch this real quick. I watched Luke slice those dark troopers the fuck apart, and I was like, oh my god. So that was all. But the first episode, I'm a big Western guy. Clint Eastwood, Fistful of Dollars, Hang 'em High, all that kind of stuff. Laramie, like all those old Westerns, watching them with my grandma. So seeing that first episode, it was just like, oh, fuck yeah. Well, what is this? Who is this dude? Let's fucking go. And then like the whole helmet thing, you didn't know who he was till the end, and Grogu comes along. Like, just awesome. Let me not yap too much because I love Mandalorian. They brought me back. S tier all day, like Troy said. I ain't even got to say no more, man. Troy already said it.
Dude, you're honestly, you're totally good. You're spit away. The music, right? That flute, the da 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 da. It's so it just lives rent free in my head, man. It's so good.
It is, man. It's beautiful.
The adventures that Mando goes on with Grogu is so fun. From Tatooine to the island where it has to be lit up during the nighttime, otherwise those creatures eat you. That was super fun. Just a great adventure story, and definitely deserves S tier. So let's throw Mandalorian in S tier.
Boom, straight, dude. Easy choice. I feel like
definitely, man. All right, so next one, a little controversial, but I think they should have stuck this one out and given it a second season. Is The Acolyte?
Agreed.
So, Troy, what are your thoughts on The Acolyte, man? What do you think about this one?
I'm like right in the middle with it. Like when it was out and I was watching it every week, I was like really interested in it, and I like seeing like the time before everything happened and like how the Jedi were back then.
Yeah,
but I don't know. In the Osha and May storyline, that's what I think killed it for me. Like I don't know if it was the actress or like just where they were going with that, which was throwing me off. Kind of, I felt like they should have stuck more with what was happening with the Jedi and gave a better story to tell and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's middle for me. I give it like a C.
C tier.
Yeah, I give it a C.
Yeah,
it's had
definitely.
potential, really good, and that episode 5 with Chimera killing all the Jedi. That was badass. That was badass. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slow parts, the story was going back and forth a little bit too much, and something was throwing me off about it. But the visuals, the acting wasn't that bad. Like the story could have been better. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, I think it had the potential.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Check in with the chat real quick. Lazy Jawa Mando season 1 was so peak. The beginning with the Jawas, yeah, right. I know.
Yes.
Mando's getting pissed off, and then when he's driving the sand crawler,
he's climbing up it all the way to the top, and he gets shocked and then falls all the way down.
Yeah.
Grogu's just sitting there staring at him. He's like, "Fuck."
Definitely the most Star Wars has felt like Star Wars in a long time. It says Lazy Jawa. Yes, it does.
Yeah, dude.
And then Cody, your thoughts on the Acolyte, man?
So I was really feeling Acolyte, and Troy already said it. The Osha and May thing kind of took. I was like, the twins, like we're really doing twins again. Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all are $1 billion corporation, Disney. Y'all couldn't hire some better writers to think of something a little bit more, But I was like, you know what? It's kind of like poetry. It rhymes, just as George Lucas says. I was like, let me give it a chance. So I was like, but it kind of took me out of it. It was a little bit weird. However, the use of line work, kind of like Matrix style shit. I love seeing that. Well, dude, that they can use the Force like that. Use it to inhibit their movements and defy gravity. Like, I love the use of line work in it. And then there's also a moment where May gets tracked down. All the Jedi, like Sol and Jeki, they all track her down, and she like hits the ground with that Force like blast and like stirs up all. I was like, dude, that shit went hard. Like, I want to see Jedi use the Force, like not just to move shit or do mind tricks. Like, I know that's the classic stuff, but like, let's open up the possibilities of like what we know they can do. Let's make it happen. And I feel like the Acolyte really did a great job of that. Some of the actors were a little not so great. Not going to get onto the child actors because they're just, I'm not going to do that. But like,
yeah,
could have been a little bit better with the child actors, in my opinion. But man, I love Soul. He reminded me of like Qui-Gon ish a little bit. And Dara, she was a very interesting character. There was elements of this that could have been so awesome, and there was like Troy said, there was really good parts, but there was just some things that just it kind of took you out. But then Quimir, the Stranger, that episode where that choreography is some of the coolest choreography we've seen lightsaber combat wise since the prequels, and just amazing job. So, and like you said it too, Troy, I do wish that they did greenlight this, or like let it run at least another season, let them kind of iron things out. But unfortunately, it didn't pan out, So I'd give it. Let me quit yapping.
Oh, you're good, bro. Yap away.
I think I'm gonna give it. Troy, what'd you say? Did you say D or C?
C.
I think I'm gonna give it a C too, man, because I feel like D is like that's the last tier. I don't feel like it was that bad. I feel like C's good.
Yeah, it wasn't the Lego Star Wars show.
Yeah. We'll save that for Resistance. Just kidding.
Like Plagueis, too. Showed us Darth Plagueis and shit.
Dude.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Troy. Darth Plagueis. I mean, just a little cameo, but like I'm sure they would have expanded on it in the second season. At least I hope they would have.
Yeah, you would. And then, dude, real quick, and then the end.
Yeah.
When Vanessa's going to Master Yoda, like that is a great like way to like go into season 2 if you want. Like that was like, oh shit. It's kind of like familiarity. We know like, oh, Yoda, like because we were all waiting for that. And then even Leslie Headland was saying like, no, she was getting asked like, are we going to see any characters? Are we going to see Yoda? Because obviously he was alive at this time in the Old Republic. She's like, no, there's not going to be any Yoda. Then at the very end, we got that little nugget at the end. So that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, bro. You even saying that, piggybacking off that, dude, they could have done a show like to tell about like Yoda's species or like how he became like a master. Like they could have done a whole show. Still had like Soul and all them as like the Jedi, And
absolutely,
been,
man.
Or something that would have been badass.
Hell, fucking yeah, dude.
That would have been so badass. That was one of. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, boy. Sorry, go ahead, Troy.
No, they could have done so much with it, dude. So much. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes shows need a little time, like you were saying, man, to get fleshed out and to really build a story and to get the character development going. And one of the parts that I really liked was the Kelnaka Soul Torben duel. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
when he got possessed by one of the Night Mothers or whatever they're called. So
yeah, dude, he had the freaking tattoo. He had like the shaved head with the. He was like a Viking Wookiee, bro. I was like, what?
Right up down
so cool.
So it definitely had its moments, the Acolyte, but I do think you boys made a good point. It does deserve C tier, so we'll go ahead and put Acolyte at C tier.
Awesome.
Yeah, nice. So moving it right along with the flow of the show, guys, we got Troy's favorite show, The Bad Batch. Troy, I know you haven't seen this, so I if you want to talk on it, man, you're more than welcome to, but I don't want to pressure you or put you on the spot here.
Yeah,
maybe what's the one thing that would make you watch it? I guess, Troy. Yeah. I know you said earlier you were talking about you getting into Clone Wars again. You were on season 3 and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm watching the Clone Wars, I am getting more of like a in-depth look of like the clones' like backstory and how like they have their own. They're not just clones; they're their own guys. So like, it's cool.
Yeah, they're individuals.
And these are like guys that like broke off from them, and doing their own thing. Yeah,
dude. So in season 7, you're getting. I don't want to spoil too much for you, but when you're on season 3. When you get to season 7, you get to see them work with Anakin, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to say anything else.
See, that's gonna make me want to watch. So, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
I'll get
awesome.
Yeah.
I love Bad Batch. I know some people like a lot of people call it filler Star Wars, and I get it. It's not like anything lore breaking or lore essential. But I love the side quest of these characters because I just thought they were cool clones. And like Wrecker is one of my favorite characters. He just kind of like it's like he's my spirit animal. And brotherhood means a lot to me, and I feel like this show just exemplifies brotherhood to like but it also like it shows you brotherhood, it shows you betrayal, it shows you sacrifice. There's so much awesome writing in this. Like Dave Filoni cooked with this show. Like, and again, it is not anything lore breaking, but like if you can sit down and you don't mind watching a bunch of rogue clones go on a 30-minute adventure, I could get why it might not be your thing. But for me, dude, and this armor just goes so hard. I love the way that they function as a group. They're just awesome. Whenever shit went wrong, even 501st would call these guys. Like that's how, and 501st was known because at Anakin, they were all about their like unorthodox methods and being able to think on the fly. They called these guys. So that should say something about the Bad Batch. They said there was a rumor going around with like Jedis would talk to each other about the Bad Batch. And they would say the Bad Batch, each one of them is worth 100 clones or 100 battle droids or something like that. That's like how they refer to them. They're awesome, man. They're just super cool. And it was one of the last thing. I'm sorry, I'm yapping. I just love Bad Batch so much. This was also one of the last ideas that George Lucas had involvement with before his like big leave from Disney and all that stuff. He had talked to Dave Filoni about doing a rogue set of clones with different abilities and strengths. So I love it so much, man. I gotta give Bad Batch. It's not like amazing Star Wars, like I said, lore breaking. I'd gotta give it for fun and everything. I'd say like a C or a B, or somewhere around there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So Clone Force 99, right? That's Bad Batch, right?
Yes, sir.
So I mean, it does have some awesome moments. The whole Crosshair defecting, and then what comes from that to Tech. He's really great, has a great arc, and does some great things in the show. So, with that being said, it's not my favorite. It was probably like I'll probably rewatch it this winter, but I'm not like amped up like to rewatch it for like Clone Wars or Rebels or Tales of the Jedi, for example.
Yeah, that's fair, dude.
But yeah, so Cody, you said C. Troy, even though you haven't seen it yet, what do you think? And sorry if you already said it. But what was your answer again?
Going off what you guys said, like I like what he's saying about it, like how it's like they broke all, like they're bad at 100 to 1 pretty much. So they're like they're clones still, but like they evolved almost, and they're like more badass.
Yeah.
So I put it like right there. I think that's like a cool show to like watch, and like Cody is like the brotherhood thing is big to you, obviously. I mean, you've been through it, and like it connects to you in a certain way, so that's very cool.
Man. Yeah, thanks,
so, like,
dude.
People that relate to you in that aspect, I could definitely see it being a top tier show and people getting really involved in it, and like
absolutely.
So
bro.
I would definitely put it probably like B or C tier, because I could definitely see why people would like it.
Awesome,
definitely. Yeah. I would say we could throw it in B tier. And the reason why is, like you said, it was one of George Lucas's last kind of involvements in the Star Wars universe that he created before it was sold to Disney. And it does have some good moments, although it's not my favorite. I'm not going to knock it because I still think it's really cool, and a lot of people enjoy it. So B tier it is.
Awesome.
And then check in with our friends here over in the chat. GXB says the lightsaber battles were good, but the rest was mad. Talking about the acolyte, spitting. Big Casey, he says, it would be cool to see spin-offs of all the different characters and their stories. Yes, it would. Oh, man. I'm really looking forward to the Shadow Maul Shadow Lord, but I wish it was live action, you guys. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Big Casey.
So let's move it on, guys. We got the next show here, which is the live action show of Ahsoka. Very big fan of this, but I'll keep it with the rotation. So, Troy, what did you think of Ahsoka, man?
I loved it, dude. And this is coming from somebody who also hasn't watched Rebels, like I told you guys. And I know if you've seen Rebels, it makes like a lot more sense, kind of. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Like, even with not watching it, like I was attached, I was hooked to it. Like I thought it was cool seeing her story, especially with just starting Clone Wars too. I wanted to get more of a viewpoint, I guess, on how Ahsoka is.
Yeah, bro. And you watching that, I think it'll make you want to watch Rebels more. Absolutely.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they killed it. I liked the whole Balin and Shin aspect too. I thought that was cool seeing them. How he's like a
Yeah.
little. I wish they like, kind of showed his story more, but they still also have a chance to, I guess, in season 2.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah.
like what happened with him. But yeah, I thought they were badass, and then it was cool seeing like Sabine and Ahsoka's kind of relationship. I like Hugh Yang. Funny, he was a cool droid.
Yeah. Hugh Yang's funny.
Yeah. And then you get to see what's his name at the end? The guy who's the blue guy? I always forget his fucking name.
Oh, Cad Bane?
No, the
Thrawn.
Thrawn, yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, and then seeing Thrawn at the end, I don't know much about him either. I know it's gonna be sick season 2 with him being there.
Oh
Yeah, dude, absolutely. Like we were talking about just briefly earlier in the show, they wrapped season 2 already, which is just freaking so exciting. So can't wait for season 2 of Ahsoka. That's gonna be awesome.
It was just a fun. It's a fun show. A lot of like a lot of Jedi shit, like the lightsaber battles, a lot of just, like different stories kind of going in and out. And then you like molded like Mando with her too, which was cool. Like putting those shows together almost.
Yeah, definitely, man. Good points, Troy. Good points.
I would definitely put it up there. Probably say, oh man, see, like if I watched Rebels, I feel like I put it even higher because then I would get even more of like a backstory kind of thing. So
yeah,
I'd probably
definitely.
But that's for me. But
B for me. Okay.
Yeah, definitely be an A. It'd be an A for you guys.
Nice. I think that's a good point. GXB says, I like Bad Batch. B tier is a good choice. Not a fan of Sabine being force sensitive though.
Same.
Gotcha. And then Cody, your thoughts on Ahsoka, my man?
Yeah, I really enjoyed Ahsoka too. Ahsoka was one of my favorite characters. I loved her ever since. I remember when I was watching Clone Wars on Cartoon Network and people were like, "Oh, Ahsoka's annoying." I always liked her. So, seeing her progression throughout Clone Wars and then seeing Rosario Dawson portray her, just really great interpretation of the character. And it was a great show. A lot of awesome elements to it. Love seeing like the references going on to Rebels. Like if you've watched Rebels before, it's just a lot of callbacks and nods to that show. So it's just really, really fun, very reminiscent. And I love the flashbacks too. The flashbacks towards the end of the season where we get to see younger Ahsoka and kind of some Clone Wars era. We get to see the Siege of Mandalore in live fucking action. That like had me, dude. When I seen that Mandalorian, the Mandalorian with the horns, like I was like, no way. This is so rad. And the way that they transitioned from like, they were first they were on the Battle of Christophsis and then the fog, and the next thing you know, she's a little bit older. The Leku's a little bit different. Her outfit's different, totally different. The transitions were just beautiful. And then there was one part when they were on Christophsis and her and Anakin are kind of having this back and forth because during this whole show, it's kind of showing her break out of the shell because she's been depressed and anxious because of everything that's happened to her. She watched everything she followed and like loved fall apart. Her master, her order, everything.
Yeah.
So she's in a really hard time in her life, and we're getting to see her come out of it. That's what this show is about, and I love it. I want to see live action. I want to see when when Luke and Ahsoka first met. I want to see that, and I want to see Luke come in and beat the fuck out of Thrawn. I want Thrawn to think he's got them by the fucking hair and like he's won the day, and I want Luke to come in out of fucking nowhere and be like, "Nah, bitch, I not today, Skywalker blood right here." I'm so like I'm not familiar with Heir to the Empire, but that's what I want to see happen. I want to see Ahsoka, Luke, Mando, Boba Fett. I want to see all of them come together in this, and who knows if it'll actually happen like that. I'm just saying what I would want to see as a fan. Like, I feel like it would work if they do it right. But I loved Ahsoka. I would say I have to give it, hell yeah, Big Casey. I'd have to give it, man. Personally, I got to give it a B. I really, really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cusp of A. I almost want to give it A, but I think I want to be reserved and say B.
Okay. All right. I think that's fair. All right. Should I back it up? Yeah, I'm going to back it up first and then put it in the tier. So
I like it.
Ahsoka, man. another show besides Mando that I freaking adored. Rosario Dawson absolutely slayed it as Ahsoka. The way she depicted her, I thought was excellent. Ariana Greenblatt, the one who played the younger Ahsoka, was great as well.
Yes.
So the two really melded their portrayals of her together well. And I am a huge Shin Hati fan. I got the Shin Hati hot toys behind me, and not so much a big fan of the Black series, but the hot toys is incredible. I had to have it, and yeah, just an awesome show. Balin Skull, Ray Stevenson, rest in peace to him. Wonderful actor, and he will be severely missed as Balin. But I think Rory McCann for the second season, he's going to do a great job. And yeah, Hera, Sabine, Hu Yang, Chopper, we all get their, kind of stories fleshed out a little bit more, which is cool. So yeah, I think overall, I think it's fair enough to put Ahsoka in A tier, A for Ahsoka, right?
Okay, I see what you did there.
I think it's one of the better live action and just overall in general Star Wars shows that we have in today's streaming world. So, you guys cool with A tier for Ahsoka?
For sure.
Absolutely. I think that's very fair. Yeah, man.
Okay, nice. Love it. Let's make sure chat is good. Yes, they are. So moving it on, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, I got some thoughts about this. Obviously, I'm gonna wait my turn, but I got some feelings. I'll try to keep it quick.
No, you're good. I figured you boys would have some things to say about this. So, starting it off with our boy Troy, what were your thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi show?
So I liked it. I thought it was, a little bit more. I guess like they threw a little more comedy into it. I guess a little bit more slapstick humor. But overall, I think they fleshed out enough of Obi's story, I guess, and I like, the ending was great. Like when he fought Darth Vader, Anakin. That's what made the show for me. Like just seeing that, I was like, this show's good enough. The beginning. There's little parts there where it feels like some of the show is filler. Like they kind of could have went a different way with it, but for the most part, I had fun with it. I still liked it, so I'd give it I want to give it a B, but I don't think it's up there like Ahsoka and Mando and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put it like a C.
C. Okay. All right. Troy's saying C for Obi. All right. And I know you got some things to say, so lay it on us, Stone. What you got for us about Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Love the show. Troy's just level-headed, and we just all have very similar mindsets. That Vader and Obi-Wan fight towards the end totally made up for all the little wrongdoings, little things in the show. That was amazing. Love that shit. But like when one instance that I think of is when Obi-Wan goes in to rescue little baby Leia, little Princess Leia, and he goes in with Tala, and they break out, and he's walking out like Scooby-Doo fucking Warner Brothers style with a trench coat with fucking Leia walking like in this fucking Imperial base with officers and soldiers and shit. Like not put her in a cart or like make it something a little more believable, like someone like levitating something. Y'all had that motherfucker, that little baby, that little girl walking next to Ewan McGregor in his jacket. Like, bruh, come on. I just felt like that, but again, that's me being like very picky. I just feel like the execution could have been better.
Yeah.
And another thing was the chase at the beginning when they got Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers to play one of the guys, which is cool. I'm not hating on that. That's whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I got Boba Fett, Scooter, most Espa vibes from that chase. Like them running after Leia in those woods. It was like, what are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing?
Like, too.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, bro. It's just like there was just certain parts where I was like, oh shit, like Bail Organa, like he's talking to Leia, like I love like great writing, and then like I get taken out of it by a scene. Then I'm like backing out, oh shit, okay, I'm back in it. And like it was very back and forth for me the first couple episodes, but then I'd see after episode 3 or 4, like that one part where Vader rips the fucking side of the ship off. That was crazy. That was awesome. That was amazing. There was good parts of this show. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's the name of the fucking show. One of the main characters, Anakin's brother, his best friend, his mentor, his master. This show should have been flawless, fucking flawless. And even the way that, not a big fan of how Deborah Chow directed that. It's the woman who she directed most of the episodes of the season, I believe.
Okay.
I didn't like that shaky vibe camera. I didn't. Sometimes it works, and I'm a fan of it, but not for something like this. This is something like grand Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come on, man. I just felt like there was so many corners cut just to try to make the show, make it at a deadline. I don't know what happened, but I'm being picky because I love the show and I love the characters that are a part of it. Way too much time spent on Reva. Interesting character. I love the Inquisitors. They're badass, but that could have been a separate fucking show. Why are we talking about Reva and Obi-Wan Kenobi? Y'all could have made some. She could have been a really nice, badass character. She's got a cool figure too. I don't own it, but it's a cool figure. Like there was just choices made that didn't make sense. But overall, there was some really awesome moments too. I gotta say, I give Kenobi. I gotta give it between D and C. I'm not D, not D.
Not D, not D, but
too hard.
So
no, I'm gonna give it B because that Vader fight was so. We needed that as fans. It was so good. I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna say
B tier. All right, okay. Yeah. Just to piggyback on what y'all were saying. Yeah, make a different show, call it Inquisitorious for all I care, and just flesh out the Inquisitors more, right?
Yeah, you can name it that quick. Exactly.
And I almost think that the time spent on the Reva plotline distracted and took off from the main path of the show that where they wanted it, or maybe not where they wanted it, where it should have gone.
Yep.
And it had some fun moments. The actor that plays Uncle Owen, I really like him, so it was fun to see him reprise his role as Uncle Owen. It's always great to see Ewan McGregor. It was interesting to see him get his Force abilities back and his connection to the Force reestablished. Some interesting moments. Like, I don't know how I feel like if I like it or if I dislike, where Vader's like dragging Obi-Wan through the fire, like you will suffer, like as I did, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
But then the battle at the. Oh, sorry, Troy. What was that?
No, I'm saying he didn't even get burnt, which is kind of weird too, because Anakin. He was in fire.
No, you're spitting, bro.
Totally. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So, there were some good moments to it for sure, but like you said, Stoned, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi we're talking about.
Yeah.
The show should have been magnificent, and it was a little lackluster, but I know that Ewan McGregor wants to come back and I think do a season 2, so I don't think it was Ewan's fault. It just suffered from poor writing and some poor decisions, like you said, the shaky cam being one of them, perhaps. And overall, I would say I think B tier is fair. C, it could fit in C. Our buddy GXB says Obi-Wan Kenobi was disappointing. C tier, way too much Reva.
Yep.
So, Chad, if you have any input here, we got 8 people watching still. Thank you guys for hanging out with us while we go over these streaming shows and rank them. But let us know what you thought of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Maybe help us decide should go in B or C tier. So, if they made a show called Qui-Gon, would it, like, you know what I mean? Like, who made the decisions to not have, like, the one thing that I really liked about, and I don't, correct me if I'm wrong if this is the case with Obi-Wan, about The Mandalorian was they had different directors that put their own spin on it, but it was all still cohesive.
That's correct. In The Mandalorian, like Bryce Dallas Howard directed one. Jon Favreau, they were, every episode had a different style and vibe to it. What's that one? Waikiki? What's that one director?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, him. They had so many people doing, like, giving different flavors and vibes for directing each episode. You're spitting. Yep. That's right.
But they still made it, one cohesive show, and until season 3, it was fantastic. So okay, we got Lazy Jawa in here. Thank you so much for dropping your thoughts, Lazy Jawa. I really enjoyed Obi-Wan. I probably had a bit too high expectations, but great show. I am what you made me. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Good point, Jawa. That was fantastic. So much
You didn't
aura.
kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. That shit. I was like, oh.
Man, so with that, let alone, I think B tier is fair. Lazy Jawa kind of pushed us in that direction. So thank you, Jawa.
Yeah.
All right.
So, moving to Dong Boys, we got Tales of the Empire. This one I don't have too much to say on. Wasn't my favorite, but Troy, have you seen this? And what were your thoughts if you have?
I have not.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Cody, your thoughts on Tales of the Empire, brother?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. We got to see what Barriss was up to after Order 66 and all that stuff, because we do know she survived. She became an Inquisitor for a little while, even not to spoil too much of Empire for anybody who hasn't watched it, which and I won't even go into it, but we get to see what she's up to after Order 66 in this era of the upcoming Empire. Yeah. And I really enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite. I definitely liked Tales of the Jedi a little bit more. But there was some interesting aspects to it. It was cool. We get to see, again, Barriss, and then there was what's her name? The chick who Night Sister chick who works with Thrawn, and I'm blanking on her name. She was in Ahsoka and Mando.
Morgan Elsbeth.
Morgan Elsbeth, thank you. Get to see a little bit of her backstory. We get to see Grievous on on Dathomir. That was pretty freaking epic. But they're quick episodes. They're like 15 minutes, 16 minutes. The animation was beautiful. The stories were pretty interesting. Getting to see Grievous was cool. I'd say B or D, somewhere between there. B or D. Not D. I'm sorry. B or C. B or C.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I think that's totally fair. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll say it's C tier. I did see Tales of the Empire, but I don't remember it as much as I thought. I did enjoy the Morgan Elsbeth storyline to kind of flesh that out. It was fun. Cool. I do like Barriss, so she's great as well. But it wasn't Tales of the Underworld, and it wasn't Tales of the Jedi for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's go back to another live action show. Another one that might be a little controversial is Book of Boba Fett. So take it away, Troy. What do you think of BOBF?
Yeah, this was another one where it was like kind of like Obi-Wan, where they could have fleshed it out a little bit better. And I know a lot of people didn't like the whole like when he got taken by like the Tusken Raiders and all them.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I thought it was still fun too. It was cool to see like at the end when he's like on that like Rancor and shit, and he's fighting all.
Yeah.
There's some badass moments in the show, but like I almost feel like it's a story that like we kind of didn't need in a weird way. Like it didn't really like flesh out too much. I feel like, in my opinion, I maybe have to go back and watch it. I only seen it one time through, so like even right now it's a little foggy trying to remember like details about it. But for the most part, I think it was like another fun show.
Yeah.
It was fun at times, but at other moments, like Cody brought up the scooter race earlier. The only good part of that is Sophie Thatcher. I know I've said that before. But I wish they would have fleshed out, some of the Mos Espa Crime Lord Syndicate stuff, go into some of the underworld of that. That would have been really interesting to see, or, maybe not have 3 episodes of Mandalorian focused episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is what it is. Cody, what did you think on this, man?
There was really cool parts. I feel like it was one of those shows that they kind of rushed along. Like I love seeing we get, but with this time with the Tuskens, we see why he kind of got a little bit softer, and I liked seeing that. But like he's like, these are my people, the people of Mos Espa. Like why? Like what? Where? Yeah. Why are these your people? What made that happen? Like I just don't understand where his need to protect the people, where did that come from? So like I feel like I wish they gave us a little bit more insight as to why he cares about Mos Espa so much. But other than that, Fennec Shand, I really like her. I think she's a badass character. We get to see Black Chrysanthemum for the first time in live action. He was in the Obi-Wan Kenobi comics.
Nice.
Get to see Boba on the Rancor, like Troy was saying. That was freaking epic. And get to see Gardula or not Gardula. Gardula the Hut and the two Hut twins. That was pretty cool. I liked seeing them.
Yeah,
that was kind of made me feel like kind of makes you feel like we are dealing with the scum and villainy of Tatooine. It kind of brought you in like, oh, Huts, okay, cool. Because at this point in time, you got to think like a lot of the Huts have been killed off, like the Hut Council. Like Jabba's dead, all that stuff. But yeah, I gotta say there was just a lot of misses. It's one of those shows that should have been awesome because in the comics, Boba Fett's a bad motherfucker, dude. He don't give a shit about nothing. He comes in and kicks ass and takes names. But I'm gonna say C. C tier. C tier. There was cool moments, but it wasn't cool enough to make up for the mishaps and the downsides. And the last 3 episodes, man, like they really, really messed up reuniting Grogu and Luke so early. That bummed me out so much. Like it was cool, but like if they had waited the year or two it would have taken to give us the season 2 or the season was it season 3, right? Between season
between
season after season 2 and 3. Like that would have just made it hit harder. So I gotta give it C, man. It borderline D, but because there was cool moments, I'll give it a C.
I think that's fair, honestly. GXB spitting too. I wanted Boba from Mandalorian, not the Skittles gang. C tier. Oh man.
I've had them clean ass scooters, like candy painted, like bro on Tatooine. Like no way, bro. Come on.
Right, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, Boba Fett, probably a show we probably will not go back and rewatch. But another one that you may want to go and rewatch is Tales of the Underworld. I thought this was so great to see Asajj fleshed out, to see Cad Bane's story. And Troy, have you seen this one yet, brother?
I have not. I haven't seen it.
Not yet. No worries, dude.
It's good, bro.
They're only 15 minutes, so even if you do, like, I would recommend watching the Cad Bane one of Tales of the Underworld, the Count Dooku one of Tales of the Jedi, and then the Morgan Elsbeth or the Barriss, whichever one you like, for Tales of the Empire.
Okay.
Yeah. But Cody, what about you, man? Your thoughts on Tales of the Underworld?
It was awesome, just so awesome. Probably one of my favorite. Not quite. I didn't like it quite as much as I don't know, the Ventress one. I kind of liked more than the Ahsoka arc in Tales of the Jedi. But the Dooku arc was probably one of my favorite. Getting to see young Qui-Gon, young Dooku, getting to see the backstory behind the scenes of Kamino, getting deleted from the archives. But man, Asajj is one of those characters. I love a character that's like good and like goes through shit and it kind of becomes bad for a little while, and like I feel like we're watching Asajj's redemption in real time. Like, and I love seeing people that can like strut out in the light and like have hopes, and then life beats them down, and I love seeing them. I love seeing that come up. That means a lot to me, and Asajj is just, she's fucking cool, man. She's bad. This bitch took on Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker at the same time. Like, that's a bad bitch, bro. And took on freaking Ahsoka and Shakti at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Luminara, not Shakti, Luminara.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I gotta say, man, I really enjoyed Tales of the Underworld. The Cad Bane arc was super freaking cool, man. I loved that. So good. Troy, if it was really entertaining, man. And they're quick, man. They go by before you know it. As soon as you're into it, it's over. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
that's right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because it's like 15 minutes. 15 minutes is it. It flies by so fast. It's a YouTube video or shorter.
Flies.
Mm-hmm. Lazy Jawa, I still haven't seen this yet. Okay, Jawa, it's great, man. You're gonna love it once you check it out. Yep.
I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, right. Brian loves Asajj.
Oh yeah, dude.
And Vincent Carbonite says peak Cad Bane. Yeah. All Cad Bane content is peak.
honestly, Vincent's spitting facts. Yeah. I gotta give it a B, bro. Maybe even an A. Because it's just so good, and it feels. I feel Star Warsy when I watch it. Like, that's how it just gives me Star Wars vibes. Dave Filoni's the man, dude. I don't mean to be a Dave Filoni ass kisser, but like, the animation is just beautiful. The characters are written so well. I'm gonna say A or B. I'm gonna go with A. Because I really like the Asajj, but I love the Cad Bane arc. And then was there 3, right? Who's the last one? Was there just 2? I think it was just a Sergeant Cad. I think.
Okay,
I think
so
it was.
loved it. The Cad Bane story was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
damn, that was good. So,
Yeah, it was.
yeah, let's leave it at that and move on to Stone's favorite one, which is Star Wars Lego Rebuild the Galaxy.
Yes. Fuck yes, dude. I was waiting. Never seen it.
So I've never seen it. Troy, I don't think you've ever seen it, but just so we can be fair to all of the shows, I pretty much got all of them as far as the TV ones go. Rebuild the Galaxy. The Lego game was awesome, but you know, I just don't know, man.
I've heard it's a fun watch. I'll probably watch it eventually.
Okay. All right. Troy, any thoughts on this, man?
I don't know. I mean, like you said, the game was fun. So I mean, maybe it'll be a fun little like quick watch if like you're bored one day. You know, like let me finish up.
What about you? Anybody in chat that's watched this? We got 9 people watching. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Has anybody seen Rebuild the Galaxy? We'll give you a second to chime in here. But I mean, looks like you got Jar Jar and Kylo Ren and C-3PO.
I think it's actually Darth Jar Jar too.
Is it Darth Jar? Yeah, you're right. He's got a red
Jar Jar.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I've heard it's a fun watch, but I just didn't get around to it, man. It just didn't have that appeal to me. But
yeah, so Jawa, I haven't seen it yet, but I figured we'd throw it on the list just to make it fair. But it doesn't look like anybody's seen it so far, and that's totally cool. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll throw it in C tier. We're not going to throw it at the bottom of the barrel. But yeah, I don't know why it cracks me up so much. All right, guys, we're down to the last 3.
Yes, sir.
We got the Clone Wars.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
Troy's in the middle of watching this. I think he's on season 3. Ooh, okay. Jawa S tier. But Carbonites is something I think on the Lego one, so we'll go back to that for a second. It's fun, but no one is a character. Their character is just a punny quote from one of the movies in a new context.
That's funny. That might be a fun watch then. Yeah.
All right. Nice, Vincent. Thanks for letting us know.
Okay, cool.
S tier for Darth Jar Jar. Don't even need to watch it. There you go. Enough said. You heard it here first, folks. All right. So Clone Wars. Clone Wars. Troy's on season 3. Troy, what do you think of it so far, man?
So far, it's great. I mean, a lot of people are telling me that like the first 2 seasons are actually like more kiddish and slower, but from what I've seen, like it's pretty good, and I like a lot of that. Like the animation's really good for the time, to be honest. I wasn't expecting. Right? Yeah, and I've heard it also gets better as the seasons go, obviously. So it's a fun show, dude. I like seeing that side of Anakin where he's like, he's like always trying to save people and be like the guy, be the man. It's cool to see that.
Hell yeah,
and it's cool. And I know there was a lot of hate on Ahsoka, I guess, like when the show first came out, like where did this like Padawan come from and shit? But like after seeing the show and then after watching the Ahsoka live series, I think everybody likes Ahsoka now. So
yeah, you're right. She did get some hate at first, but I liked it a lot. She has great moments. Wait till you see the end. It's awesome. I just leave it at that. But yeah, dude, I'm excited to hear Cody's thoughts on Clone Wars because I know he enjoys it. So yeah, Stone Mando, what do you think about Clone Wars, brother?
Super nostalgic to me, bro. I watched this on Cartoon Network back in 2008 when it premiered. Love all like how it shows. Like I like how it does the clones because it's like they're all clones, so they're all the same thing, but they all have their own personalities and preferences and opinions, and it's like I feel like it's a reference to the human race. Like it's an opposite in a sense because we all don't look like each other, but we are each other. Like we all have relevancy and we have things in common, even if we may not know it. Whereas they know they're all the same, but they all have differences. So it's like the retrospective, if that makes any sense. So I find that interesting,
Yeah.
And then just getting to see again, Troy was saying, like getting to see Anakin be the guy, like you get to see why he was the poster boy for the Clone Wars and for the Jedi, man. Like this guy gave his life to defending people for a 3-year war, 4-year war, and the Jedi. It just gives you more insight to how he feels in Attack of the Clones, how he feels in Revenge of the Sith. But the Clone Wars does a great job of fleshing all that out. It's great lore. It's actually really awesome freaking lore, and I just love it. I love it so much, and the seasons do get better. The animation just gets more beautiful, more real. Not more real because it's still like stylized, but like it just gets more fluid and awesome. Yeah, I love Clone Wars. This is S tier all day for me. Even minus the nostalgia, I just feel like, again, Dave Filoni took his time. They worked with George Lucas, very close with George Lucas, doing all this, and Ahsoka was actually. So George told Dave Filoni, like, yeah, when they did the Clone Wars movie before the Clone Wars series, I think the movie came out in 2006 or something or 7.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, Anakin's got a Padawan. And he was kind of given that project because Ahsoka is Dave Filoni's creation. Dave Filoni created Ahsoka, so like, but George was the one that kind of like green, like, Anakin's got a Padawan, and Dave Filoni was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, I get here we, and then that's how we got Ahsoka. So just love this show so freaking much, man. Awesome lore, really great, good backstory. The detail that turns a lot of the glup shittos into actual characters. So just totally worth the watch if you can get through it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The Umbara arc is one of my favorites.
Yeah, dude.
The Kit Fisto, oh gosh, underwater fight was great, right? With the scuba troopers and stuff.
He's all ripped and like shirtless.
Yeah,
that'd be a cool figure, man. I've seen people ask for that figure for the Black Series Most Wanted shirtless kid. I was like, that would be kind of cool, though. Honestly,
that would be sick. Yeah, give him those Quinlan Voss arms, the jacked arms.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Absolutely.
Great moments in Clone Wars. Definitely got to go back and rewatch it. The father, the daughter, and the Mortis arc. Right, that was great.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw it in S tier just because it does so much for fleshing out more of the world we love, so the galaxy that we love. So,
yes.
Very nice, very nice. And then down to our last two, we got Tales of the Jedi. One of my favorites, Troy. Have you seen this one yet, bro?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the Tales stuff.
It's okay. Oh, okay, that's right. You said that. I'm sorry. Cody, what'd you think of this, man?
Yeah, dude, Dooku, Ahsoka, I'm all in. As soon as Tales was shown, I forget where it was. It was a couple years ago. I want to say 2023. Pardon me.
You're good, bro.
It's very good. Hell yeah, Big Casey. It's very, very good. Hell yeah, dude. I love Ahsoka. I love Dooku, and getting to see. Now, I will say the Dooku arc way trumps the Ahsoka one. But the Ahsoka one was still fun. It was still cool. But man, you see that Ahsoka arc, and you're like, all right, yeah, bad bitch, we knew it. But then you get to the Dooku, and you're like, oh, here we go, baby. Now we're cooking with Crisco. And it was just like, you get to see Qui-Gon as a Padawan, and you kind of get to see Dooku start to use his power doing bad things for good reasons. And like Qui-Gon was kind of like always that middle ground to kind of like snap Dooku out of it and be like, hey, remember, we're the good guys. Like, you're doing the right thing, but you can't, like Batman not wanting to kill. He's doing this for the right reason, but he cannot kill because once he does, that moral code is broken and he becomes something else. So it's kind of like Qui-Gon was always that mediator, that peacekeeper for Dooku. And you get to see that. You get to see after how Dooku reacts to Qui-Gon being just beautifully written for Dooku. I love that fucking arc so much, man. It means, and I'm a big Dooku fan, and it just really gives you so much depth into these characters, other than just, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. With Dave Filoni, now we have Clone Wars. We have even more information on these characters, and then we're getting quick stuff like this. I'm a fan of it so much, and they're quick, man. Like we were saying, they go by like 15 minutes, you're into it, and then it's gone. It's over. It's so good.
Yeah, I could not have said it any better. It goes by so fast. You're like, what? It's over. But there's 3 for each character, so 6 total, I believe Stone said.
Yeah.
And so what do you think, guys? Is this on the same level as Tales of the Underworld? Does it deserve A tier?
I think so, dude. I think A is very fair in my opinion.
All right. A tier, we're locked in. We got just to go over everything because we're down to our last one. Actually, let's go over the last one, then we'll go over everything.
Cool, man. Yep.
So very last one, boys, is and I have not seen this, so let me know if you guys have. Is Star Wars Resistance, another animated show here? Troy, have you seen this yet, bro?
I haven't seen that one either. No.
Gotcha. And then real quick, we got Timbo. Yeah, what's up, Timbo? Hope you're doing well, man. He says, "Great analysis, Stoned." Yes, indeed.
Thank you,
Stone
bro.
always dropping knowledge. So Troy hasn't seen it. Stone, I'm guessing you haven't seen it either.
I haven't, man. It was just sequel to era, but I've heard actually good things. There are people that watch this and kept up with it, so I've heard if you're a sequel fan, I think you would like this if you haven't watched it yet. But for me, just not my era. But it looks the animation looks cool. I like the style because I'm a big animation guy, so that it does have appeal for me for that. But who knows? It might be okay. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, man. Good points. Stone. Tim says, sorry, Timbo Toys says, yeah, Resistance was actually really good. My son loved it.
Awesome,
nice.
dude.
Okay, cool, Timbo.
Oh yeah, man.
And I can see it's got BB-8 in there. So like Stone said, more sequel focus, which is cool.
And I think that Asian guy, I think he's actually, and Troy, I know you haven't watched Rebels yet, but Jacob, that's actually the son of General, what's his name? General Soto? Or what's his name? Towards the end, the Asian guy who in Rebels towards the end, he was helping oh man, I'm blanking on his name. He's the son of a general that helped Hera and the Rebels crew.
Was it Jun Sato?
Yes.
Nice.
Sato,
Commander of Phoenix Squadron. Okay.
Phoenix Squadron, thank you. Commander Sato, thank you. That's his grandson, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Hell
nice. Yeah. Right on, dude.
Thought it was interesting. Yeah, a little tie.
Carbonites says, just finished a rewatch of Resistance. This show deserves a chance. It is essential to the depiction of the rise of the First Order. A must watch for me.
Okay.
Heck yeah, man. Nice.
Okay, Vincent, check it out, man. I'll have to do that.
Definitely, Vincent. Good point, man. GXB, I struggled to only make it through a couple episodes. No worries. That's okay, GXB. That happens, man. Sometimes Star Wars isn't for not everything from Star Wars is for everyone. There you go. Right on Carbonites. It was way better than I thought. Nice. Right on. Okay, cool. So I think it's fair enough to say it deserves probably, because we haven't seen it, so we can't say ourselves, but from chat, I'd say B or C. What do you guys think?
I'm cool with that. It seems like chat's very. If Timbo and Carbonites and Vincent seem to think highly of it, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Troy?
Yeah. I think I put like a C. That's fair.
Okay, sweet. Nice. I love it. Okay, so, oops, I wasn't even sharing my tab. Okay, so, nothing in D tier, which is actually pretty cool because that means there isn't like anything absolutely god awful.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah.
Everything has a little something that you can take away and love from Star Wars. So we'll cap it off here. S tier, we got The Mandalorian, the one and only, one of the best Star Wars shows that I think will ever exist. So good. We got The Clone Wars, another one that really fleshes out this universe that we love, this galaxy far, far away. So we got to throw that in S tier. A tier, we got Ahsoka, very fitting, another great live action show that fleshes out Ahsoka, a very interesting character from the Clone Wars. We got Tales of the Underworld, fleshing out, and I'm going to say this word another time, fleshing out Cad Bane and Asajj Ventress's story and their characters. And then Tales of the Jedi with Ahsoka and Dooku. And then moving on to B tier, we got Skeleton Crew. Great show, really, really fun, kind of Goonies, very adventurous. The Bad Batch, some interesting things. One of George Lucas's very last projects in Star Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi, interesting moments mixed with some interesting writing as well, which is really cool to see Ewan and Hayden reprise their roles as Anakin and Obi-Wan. And then for C tier, we got The Acolyte, Tales of the Empire, Book of Boba Fett, Rebuild the Galaxy, the Lego Star Wars show, and Star Wars Resistance. And that's our ranking of the Star Wars TV shows, guys.
Good. We
Awesome.
did it.
We did it, man. We sure did. That was
Cool.
great. I think what I'm gonna do is like screenshot or save this and then upload it to Instagram and or YouTube, so everyone can see what we thought of the
Hell yeah,
show.
dude.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
So before we, go ahead, Troy.
I think we were fair with our choices.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think we were fair. Like I said, nothing was D, so nothing was absolutely horrible. And yeah, I think S tier we reserved for the very best, and then the rest was fitting for what it was. So, but before we go, do you guys have any recent pickups or anything you wanted to show off at all? Stone, no pressure, because I know you got Stone and Hyper show on Saturday.
Oh no, you're good. Dude. So actually, I did just get this today. I'm on my little Pokemon kick lately, man.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, make you big there. Oh, okay. So who is that? Enlighten us.
So this is Growlithe and Arcanine.
Ooh, okay.
They're two fire type Pokemon. So I am just as much as I love Star Wars, and it's always been a part of my life. When I think like as early as I can in my childhood, Pokemon and Batman was me and my brother's thing. So it's just really fun to be getting back into that. Pokemon Select as Jazzwares is really killing, like taking these figures off of a 2D animated show or even off of a card and making them in 3D figure form. It's so cool, man. I'm just getting a lot of cool memories and thinking about my Game Boy and Nintendo and stuff like that. So, and I even got, I am actually surrounded. I might be able to give y'all a little. I am surrounded with Pokemon cards. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Oh my God, Lacey Joe, I was just talking about that.
I have so many Pokemon cards, dude. I am just
Oh my God, Stoned.
It's bad, bro. It's so bad. Thank God. My wife is so supportive. I'm just like, I got more Pokemon cards. She's like, you did, baby? Which one did you get? I'm just like, these, I did get a really cool reverse foil, and I won't show them all off because I have so freaking many. I'm not going to bore y'all. But
who is that? Oh, Blastoise.
Yeah, big man.
Whoa.
Big. Yeah, dude. So it's actually a reverse foil, so that means the entire card has kind of that hollow effect,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It does. That's rad, man.
Thank you, bro.
Lazy Java says, bro, I'd love to send you some stuff.
Oh man, you don't have to do that, dude. You don't have to do that. I mean, I would be absolutely honored, but you don't have to do that, man.
He says, what's your favorite?
My favorite Pokemon? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's between, other than the starter Pokemon, because they have a special like Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, man, I've always liked Blaziken. Blaziken has always been, and I actually have a card. Blaziken is one of my first Pokemon that I ever played with back in the day.
Oh yeah.
He's just cool as hell. And he's actually also a fire type Pokemon. I am an Aries, so that's also my type.
Mm-hmm. Sick. That's badass. Right on.
Thank
Hell
you, bro.
yeah.
I have so many. I won't show them all off. I will show. So this is a reverse.
Oh, another one.
Foil.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Got Charizard.
Oh, that one. That looks sick. What?
Thanks, dude. And then this is a hollow. So the difference between the hollow, you can see that the reflective is only in like the square.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hollow, and then this one is a reverse foil. And I'm still learning all the differences, but I am having so much fun collecting these guys. I'm thinking about all the good times I had with my brother. We would sit down, and if we weren't on our Game Boy playing Fire Red or Leaf Green or Emerald Sapphire, those are different Game Boy versions. We were looking at our cards and just like sketching, redrawing the Pokemon and stuff.
Oh.
And this is actually this one. These two are special because they're Gen 1 cards. So these are like they're reprints, but these are like how they looked in the 90s when you bought them. This is exactly now the other ones that I showed y'all first. Those are the more modernized cards, but these Gen 1s are very special to me right here.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice. The Gen 1s, I feel like I've seen them do like Star Wars versions of it where it's like ability this, like hit points this, it's like Anakin standing there.
That's awesome, dude. I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess there would be a Star Wars trading card game like that. That sounds cool.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Thank you guys for letting me show it, man. So
Yeah, totally.
and then I got, dude, it's so bad. I got this Mewtwo right here. He's
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
Also
I feel like I saw that at Target. Did you get that at Target or your local comic shop?
I did get it at Target. Yes, I did.
Ah, they got it. They got it too.
Dude, it's just a fun little figure. And then I got a card reverse full to match him too.
What's up, Tommy? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for popping in, brother.
Yo, what up, Blitz? Good to see you, Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Hope you're having a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by Jacob's stream, man.
Yeah, dude. What's it called? Okay, so those are all new, and they're mixes between Target and comic shop pickups, right?
Yeah,
So,
dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if
all
people
over the
want
place.
these, they can pretty much find them for the most part.
Yeah, like see all the ones right here. You could probably like I got all the Pokemon Select. All of these were on Amazon. Here's Venusaur right here.
Nice. Okay, sick.
They're all, just look up Jazzwares Pokemon Select and you can find all your, they have modern Pokemon, old school Pokemon like this, guys. They're so much fun, man. I love them so freaking much. I'm having such a freaking blast collecting these.
That's so cool. My coworker, shout out to Victor if he's watching, or if you watch the replay, bro. He's a big Pokemon guy.
Yeah, you were telling me about him, man. That's cool. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man. You are kind of talking. Cool that you thought about me, man. But
Yeah.
without me yapping anymore, man, that's all I got. Well, okay, one more thing. I won't show any more Pokemon. I got this Agent Anti-Venom that I just love so much, dude.
Agent Anti-Venom. So is he? No, he's not an Avenger at that point. This is a comic?
Yeah, so
I should know this probably.
No, it's actually kind of obscure, believe it or not, man. This is off the comic. This is actually Flash Thompson, Peter's high school bully.
Oh, no way.
So he goes on to become a soldier and gets stationed in Iraq, loses both of his legs to an IED, comes back to the States, gets bonded with a symbiote, and he bonds with the symbiote. He becomes Anti-Venom. At some point, and I'm not fully educated, I'm getting into comics as time goes on. At some point, he comes. Do you guys know who Mr. Negative is? He's a Spider-Man villain.
No, I don't think so. Is he the one where he's like all dark, inverted, and okay?
Yep, that's him, man. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so he at some point he comes into contact with Mr. Negative's powers, and then he becomes Agent Anti-Venom, and that's why he's all white instead of black, and he starts working for I forget who, but it's, oh man, Timbo, it's how cool would it be to get like blast effects like these with clones, like red and blue?
Ooh, those are sweet. I like those, man.
Is that not so cool, man?
Yeah. Okay.
So,
damn. All right, Agent. I didn't know Flash Thompson like that. That's cool that they really kind of dive into his story more.
dude, I had no idea. I was just I seen a cool action figure, and I was like, let me do my research, and I just so cool, man. So it's just a fun action figure. It just looks fun, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Right on.
So thank you guys for letting me show it off.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I think that's it, man. Just
Okay.
freaking Pokemon and whatever. Y'all know me, man. I have a problem. I'm fucking mental, dude. I'm fucking mental. I really respect you guys for like being able to show some reservation. Like Troy was saying earlier, he's strictly trying to focus on Black Series, not trying to get into other lines. I know, Jacob, you're kind of all over the place a little bit, but like,
yeah, I sure am.
You're also, I know me and you have talked, and you're kind of holding. There's a lot of things that you want to get, but you just don't know where it would. I'm having a problem, dude. You can see behind me. I got a fucking problem, man. But I'm just having fun. I love talking with you guys about it, man. Just having fun, dude. I just love it. I love it. So I love sitting in here at the end of the day, thinking about what you guys might be doing, and just fiddling with a figure, whether I'm doing a review or making a reel, whatever. You know, it's just, God, I enjoy it so much, man. These Pokemon cards have really just been so much fun, dude. I'm having a fucking blast.
We can tell you're having fun, man. Troy and I both. And, you know, at the end of the day, this goes for Troy and myself as well. It's so fun to go and sit in the collection room and just chill out, you know, do whatever you need to do to relax at the end of the day. We all have different, different hobbies, as we say, not vices, but hobbies to relax, whether it's lifting weights or smoking a little something, you know.
Sure.
having a little drink, like our boy Hyper does. What was I trying to say? Dude, yeah, so it's an escape, and it's so nice that you have your collection room and you can go there and think about what you want or what you need to fiddle with your stuff, just enjoy yourself and be surrounded by good things that bring you good memories and nostalgia, which is the reason why we all collect, is so that we can have the representation from our favorite things on our shelves in our rooms or in our apartments or studios or houses, whatever you live in. A box, hopefully not your car either. If you do, it'll get better, we promise. And we're always here for you. But yeah, man, we can tell you're having a blast, and thanks for sharing it with us. You know, you post all the time, which is great. And so yeah, appreciate you from a fan and a friend standpoint. So, and Troy, I'm sure feels the same too.
Sure, dude, 100%. I was gonna ask you too, did you change rooms, or is that still the original room you've been in?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, same room. I just kind of I moved some stuff around. I kind of wanted to have all my 3 of my shelves against this back wall, so I could kind of like consolidate my Black Series, my Marvel Legends. Because at first, dude, it was just DC McFarlane Black. Like, it was a little too scattered. Now I just feel like it's a little more. Because like if I bring somebody in, I can be like, okay, all this is this, all this. Because I have a lot of like my family and some of my friends that I hang out with from time to time. Not many, but they know what I do. So they'll be like, hey man, you got anything new? Or they love to come see my collection room, or like my mom's friends, they know what I do. They'll be like, yeah, can we come see the room? And they come and I actually need to get Mike, if you're still watching, we need to get you to come check out the room sometime, man. And I love people will see stuff in my room. My cousin Brandon comes over and he's like, bro, I remember this, and it's like I get to see him reminisce on his memory, and that's like I'm sparking memories for him too, and I love that. And then hell, who knows, because I know he collects Pokemon cards too, but like even somebody they see like, oh, that's a Stone Cold action figure, that's a Daredevil, or a this or a that, He-Man, whatever, they're like, they might go out, have some random inclination to pick something up one day, and then next thing you know, they got 2 or 3 figures on their desk at their office or whatever. You know, that's how it starts.
Yeah, exactly,
man. It really is.
Yeah, and it's like your room, to be specific, it's like a museum. Like, you can go in there, it's organized by category, and you can be like, okay, here's the Star Wars stuff. Let me spit you some facts about that. Here's my Marvel Legends. Here's my TMNT. You know, whatever it is.
Yeah, bro. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're so welcome, man.
What's that chair you got behind you, Stone? The VIP, it says?
Yeah, so in like 2014, I entered into a radio contest on Fox 102 here in South Carolina, local radio contest. And dude, I had never won anything like that in my life. My mom was just like, hey, call in, text, because you could text at the time. Call or text in. I was at work. And it was WB's coming to the Coliseum here in Columbia, South Carolina, where the Coliseum is. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And I text, dude, like a couple weeks later, I get a text talking about you won. This is Fox 102. You've won 4 VIP tickets to WWE Entertainment at the Coliseum. What's it called? Yeah, the Coliseum.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. So cool. So we went in, got to do a meet and greet. We got to meet at the time, my little brother Aiden, my brother Steve, and then he was my stepbrother, because my mom, long story, but I was there with my stepfather, my stepbrother, and then my brother Steve. We got to meet Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, Ryback. It was really cool, man. It was so we got to touch the ring and the ropes, dude. It was like I could not believe it was happening. And then they're like, all right, well, here's y'all seats at the front fucking row. And they were like, oh, and you get to take your chairs home with you. So that's the chair. These are the chairs we sat in at the event. And bro, I have a picture on my Facebook. So before we met Seth Rollins or whatever, and he was super chill. We get out front row, and it was untelevised event. They were just doing their thing. And I guess he remembered my little brother Aiden, and he grabs Seth Rollins had the money in the bank at the time, and he grabs the money in the bank. And he looks at my little brother Aiden. He's like, "You see this, you little twerp? This is mine. You're a little loser." Just like, and Aiden's just like, "You suck," but just like, you know, he's in there, you know.
Yeah.
So cool. And awesome. Cena was facing him, and there was one last part, and towards the end of the night, and I think it was Cena facing Seth Rollins, and Cena's doing this thing, towards the end of the match. He takes a beating, beats Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins goes away or whatever, and he's kind of getting everybody hyped. And I'm sitting there. It was my brother Steve, me, my little brother Aiden, and then my stepfather Alex at the time. And we're sitting in those chairs, and Cena's there at the turnbuckle, like the one nearest, like this side.
Yeah.
He's looking. He had looked like at us a few times, maybe, or like in our direction. I was like pointing at my little brother. I was like, Cena, your biggest fan. And dude, he's throwing wristbands, and I'm like, this dude, he comes back, goes around to all four of the rings, throwing his armband. He wears 4. He wears a fucking armband around his goddamn arm. Crazy.
Wow.
He's throwing all the shit. He comes back around all the way. I'm still pointing at my little brother, and I was like, biggest fan. Last one takes it off, throws it right to Aiden. I'm like, you're the man, Cena. And then I'm just watching my little brother Aiden just geek out over the sweaty sweat because I was there. I remember those times as a kid when, like, these guys are not just guys to you. They are larger than life characters that you were like invested in. And like getting to see my little brother Aiden that trip, we touching the ring, getting to meet the wrestlers. It was, and then that chair, so that's where, and it actually, I'll grab it real quick. It says,
that's so sick.
What a story.
I cannot
for real.
So it actually says 2014 right there. Got Cena.
Oh, wow.
Daniel Bryan. There's Randy down at the bottom. My little brother Aiden actually got to meet him one time. There's Dolph Ziggler, Roman Reigns, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, and then Big Show. It was a really cool experience, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude. It looks pretty comfy for a folding chair too.
Yeah,
bro, it is. I'm so glad too, because we were sitting there. It was a long show. It was worth having some good seats.
Wow, that is awesome.
Thank y'all for. I actually don't get to talk about that a lot. Wrestling was a big part of my life when I was younger, so that was. Thank y'all for asking, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm checking with the chat. Carbonite says this is so badass. Lazy Jaw, we're talking about earlier. I'm all over the place as well with his collection, but he does his best to stick to Black Series. Hey, we got Sci-Fi Dude in here. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by the show tonight. Sci-Fi Dude says sweet figure stone. And sub chat. Heck yeah.
Good
Timbo. Great to see you, Sci-Fi. Timbo says, I mainly try to stick to Black Series, but some of my new Marvel Legends. Some of the new Marvel Legends I've been seeing are really tempting. And G.I. Joe figs.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard not to dive into other lines, man.
Yeah.
And then we got B-Sum75 in the chat. What's up, B-Sum? Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Cody is definitely a problem, a good problem. I could not have said it better, man.
I take that with pride, man. Good to see you, B-Sum. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man.
And we got a football one. I'm not a football guy at all, so I can't answer this, but go Eagles or Packers? Troy is.
I'm a Cowboys fan, unfortunately, so. Go Packers, Penny.
Love that.
Right there.
Lazy Jawa, from your first videos in your collection is really filled out. It looks awesome, dude. Yep,
thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Jawa.
The room, it looked bigger almost.
Yeah, right, Troy?
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, man.
And then GXP says, but does he have a spreadsheet that he corresponds with the shelving?
No, Brian.
No, we know you do.
Hey, no, you do, brother. Yes, sir. We know you do.
That's crazy, man.
Next level, man.
It's a great story about the wrestling one, Tony.
Thanks, dude.
Not Tony. I've been watching too much Iron Man. Cody. Cody Stark.
Cody Stark. Hey, bro, I'll take that.
What a cool story, Stone. Hell yeah, everybody. Thanks again for hanging out with us and just listening to us yap tonight. It's been so much fun to hang out with these boys again. Moving it on, Troy, I know you've been a little bit more reserved, man. Did you have anything that you wanted to show off?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I recently got, like I told you guys, is the Temple Guards.
Oh, yeah.
I really like these, though. I know, like, there's not many stances I'm probably going to put them in because they don't do much, so I've heard in the show. But, I mean, the look of them was, like, too sick to pass up, bro. They did a good job with these guys.
Yeah, those look so wicked, man, honestly. And the soft goods with the hard sculpted plastic is really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a good job. Mm-hmm. The colors, I like the gold with the white. It just balances off. It's a good pop.
Love it. And I like the stands too. All of your figures have those awesome stands.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely,
The other thing is, I think it wasn't too recently I got this. I just finally like kind of weathered up Shin. I know you were talking about your Hot Toys version, so I had to do something about it because like you know how bad that one was. So
I know,
got
right?
this custom head off eBay. I don't know how good it's gonna.
Oh shit! You have to send us some pictures in the chat later, because it is a little hard to see. But if I can only imagine that it's 10 times better than the one that the Black Series.
So much. Yeah, it looked like a Barbie. The Black Series one.
Yeah, it did, dude. It did.
Yeah.
Nice, man. What do you?
That, I don't know what else I had. Oh, I got one of the Magna Guards, the blue one, still in case.
Oh, cool. You gonna keep it on there?
I was going to, but I don't know. They didn't put enough figures on these like hardbacks, and they didn't put any like really the important ones, Anakin and Obi-Wan. So I was gonna collect them until they just kind of stopped. So I'm not even gonna collect them anymore. I have one of the 501st in a case, but that's the only one in the case. I'm gonna open this bad boy at some point.
You would think it is so strange that they didn't put Anakin and Obi-Wan in those. Like, why? Why, dude?
Yeah, it makes no sense, dude. Like they had the perfect opportunity to make so much money off that. It's actually insane.
Hey, you're actually coming. Do you want to try to show that Shin Hati one more time? You're coming in kind of clear now.
Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, my camera's so bad.
Oh no, I can already. And then of course, right when you show it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was way better. Oh my god, yeah.
Damn, I'm jealous, man. That looks so good.
I like chromed out like her like gauntlets and shit. It's just hard to pick up right now.
Hey, nice, Troy. Doing some customizing. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. That looks good. I really like the Shin body too. Like I think it looks great. The body looks, except it's a little tall.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got one more.
Yeah. Bro, take your time, man.
Yeah, take your time, man.
I'm doing a zoo boy now. I'm knocking shit over. Hold on.
No, bro, I love like people digging for shit, man. Take your time, dude.
Yeah,
I closed out all my tabs, and that tier maker thing always makes the Wi-Fi a little spotty, so I closed it.
You ain't lying. Oh my! I don't know why it takes so much data or like memory, usage. It drains it every time I do it too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah,
I don't know why, man. Bro, take your time, bro. You don't have to apologize, homie. You're good.
I knocked over something.
Oh, dude, I hate when I was grabbing a figure. I think I was grabbing one of my G.I. Joes, and I knocked one of mine behind my. I was like, oh, dude, and it was in the middle of a stream of Hyper. I was like, I hated not grabbing it that entire stream. It was bothering me. I was like, Cody, fucking forget about it. It's not a big deal. I hate it, dude. I hate it.
My ESB Darth Vader, the wired cape, it kind of makes it topple over, and it knocked over one of my Hot Toys earlier.
Oh no! Which one?
Yeah, it was the Coruscant Guard. It was luckily it was fine. He's like all
okay.
Yeah, it only went a couple.
The wired cape made it fall. Is it too heavy, or is it like?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like I've really kind of finagled with it, but at first it was like really pulling him down, and he would just fall on his back.
Damn, I'm glad you have that set though, bro. That new Luke. Well, the Luke is fire. There's no question about that. What do you think about that base, dude? Are you pleased with it? I don't have bad. I'm just curious.
I feel like it may be just ever so slightly, like a minuscule amount under scale.
Mm-hmm.
Like it might need to be a little larger.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be too mad about that because it doesn't take up much space, which is nice. So, but I like it a lot, dude. You can take the poles off to where Vader cuts it in half. I mean, it was pretty fun to put together too. I did a little video. I'll try to put it out in the next couple days. But
cool, man, awesome.
But yeah, Troy, you okay over there? Did you find your thing knocked over?
It's like dominoes. Once you knock over one, it's like 5 go.
Right, bro.
Man.
Damn, brother.
That's right. That's a later problem. But I got
it's like that. Damn.
Yeah. Bro, since I got Shin, I had to get a custom Balin too.
Oh,
let's
damn.
go. Ray Stevenson, dude.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really good body too.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So they look good together, I think, now because they were both like misses, to be honest.
They sure were, man.
Yeah.
Weren't they? Yeah. Those look good, dude.
Leg swap and shit. I had to do the whole, like, you know how everybody was doing leg swap with Reva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you used Reva?
Yeah.
Was it complicated or fairly simple?
It wasn't bad. It was a little bit of like a bitch to like pop it on after heating it up. Like it's like because you know the legs are meant for it, but it worked.
Yeah. The whole point is like you shouldn't have to do that. Like I don't. They rush those. I get them wanting to have it come out around the time of the show. Like the relevancy is there, but like don't rush the figures and have them be half-assed. Just to, I'd rather wait for like a couple, like 6-8 months, even a year, and just get the figure the right way we've seen it on screen. Like, because well, I don't know, about at Balin's shoulder, maybe not quite that short, significantly shorter than what the figure represents. It just rushed, man. But they both look good. I'm glad you got those custom heads, man. Glad you're enjoying them.
Yeah, I mean, I figured since I'm only sticking to pretty much 1/12 Star Wars, I'm gonna try this version. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Go all in, dude. Yeah, and I know you're really into the imports too, man. So, did you get a pre-order for that SHF Grievous Troy?
Yes, me and Jacob both did it. Thanks to him, I got mine.
Nice. Okay, sweet, dude. Guys, that's gonna be awesome. I'm hoping they do give us an update in the Black Series, but I just don't know, man. That SHF, I might have to track one down after they start, kind of becoming available because, like, it looks good. It looks so good. And then that Matrix box, dude.
I actually have to check to make sure I didn't get an email because we're gonna get like an email, I guess, and we have to like confirm the purchase.
Oh, when it's time to pony up, I forgot about that. It's this month.
I checked.
I was gonna ask.
There was nothing there, so I don't know.
Okay.
Probably soon.
That's cool, guys. Awesome.
I really hope it goes through, guys, because Ami, as Troy was saying, isn't shipping to the US right now, I believe.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Tariffs too high for them to ship or something?
I don't know. I hope it's changed by now because that was a little while ago.
Yeah. Who knows?
But
I'm not familiar with Ami, but yeah.
Okay, sorry, chat. My bad. Good to see you too, Sci-Fi Dude. Great work, Troy. Yes, great work, Troy. A little customizing. You got getting some love from Timbo. Timbo says Walmart's have been clearancing out those Magna Guards. Keep an eye out. They're $15.
Yeah.
Jacob, did you cut the tag off of the cape? I did not. Nope, it's still on there. I did not. GXB. That's a good thing. I need to do that. Thanks for reminding me. And yeah, Lazy Jawa, avalanches are the worst. He feels your pain, Troy.
Yeah, I'm fixing it right now.
Broken lightsabers.
Dude, man, speaking of the temple guards, I actually broke one the first day I got it.
Oh no.
Yeah, you said that that's a bummer, dude.
Damn.
Well, thanks to 3D cubic 3D prints, I got some extra blades, luckily for like $5. That guy's awesome. Yeah, thank God for that guy.
Hell yeah, dude. Cool, man. Shout out Cubic 3D prints. Absolutely.
Timbo, you're hilarious. I got Balin, and as soon as I opened him, 13 dwarves showed up out of the game to lead them to the treasure.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. You guys are too funny, man.
That's funny.
Lazy Jawa, I once almost had every figure in my glass cabinet fall. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right, boys. I know we're nearing towards the end of the show, so let me just show off a couple things. We got the brand new Luke Skywalker from the Best Duel set. It just looks absolutely incredible. Now, do you guys think, real quick, is this the same head sculpt or is it slightly different? Because I think it's slightly different.
I think that's a new head sculpt.
Right?
I think it's slightly different. They probably based it off of that one because they know that was probably the best one they've made.
Yeah.
Definitely, Troy. Yeah, I think it's slightly different. I was looking at some of like just the very subtle nuances and different. So, but yeah, this new look, incredible. I hope it gets a single release because everyone deserves to have it in their collection. It's just so freaking fire, so fun to pose. Love the dark wash on the hair and on his clothes, making him look all grimy.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then we got Aura Master Vader himself here.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
with that freaking cape, dude, ready to freaking just to tell you who daddy is, who your father is. So the A New Hope Vader is definitely taking a backseat to the ESB one. I love the armor, how it sits over the cloth.
Same, dude.
And then if you can get the wired cape, it looks really good too. So big fan, huge fan of that. And then I'm trying to show the because Vader doesn't stand very well on his own. But let's see if he'll. Oh, that's easier than I thought.
You got both sets, huh?
I did. I got both sets. The only one I didn't get was the Palps Mace one. And then here's the stand that I put together earlier today.
That is big.
It's decent size. Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot
no
of
QCs. No Troy. Yeah, I got lucky there, man. Nice. So no QCs. Got all the parts that I should. And this part comes off here. Let's see if I can get it off. It's kind of, I jammed it in there earlier. No, but you can get these parts to come off the poles, like where Vader cuts it off when they're dueling. So overall, really cool. I hope everyone is able to get their hands on this. And if not, hopefully they do single release versions of Luke here. So you all can get that. And if you wanted to, you could get a wired cape off of eBay or Etsy, I'm sure, for Vader if you wanted something like this.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
So
hopefully Hasbro will get on that. There was like 143 posted back up.
Oh, really?
This weekend, and it sold out already. It was
Did
quick.
It really? Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Gosh.
Yep, so quick.
Man. That's what happened with the SDCC set for a while. It would go back in stock, and then each time it was just less and less, and it would sell out faster and faster. So
man, so bummed. Man, just bums me out, man.
Yeah.
So many people missed out.
Well, boys, it's been so much fun. We've already gone for over 2 hours. This is one of the longer Hyperspace Hangouts that we've had in a little while, so it's been really nice. So thanks so much, chat, for hanging out with us and interacting. We still got 12 people in here. Appreciate everyone for hanging out on your Tuesday night. We got up to 15 people tonight, so that's really, really great.
Hell yeah.
Thanks so much for the support. Really means a lot. Before we go, we got Lazy Jawa. I need to get a robe for my episode 3 Anakin. You guys have any sellers you buy from? No, man, but definitely keep an eye out on eBay for sure, unless Troy has anything.
I don't. I always go on eBay usually. Just find a good seller that has like positive ratings and sure.
Yeah.
I've heard Josh's Custom Capes is a great guy to buy from. I've heard he does really good work.
Okay.
I also Lazy Jawa, if you're cool with, if you got any Rosses around you, man, maybe you could find one of those Acolyte figures and get a robe off of them, because every single one of those Acolyte figures came with a robe, so you could just snag. Now, granted, Jawa, the Anakin's robe is a little bit darker, like almost black, and their robes are brown. But if you wanted to mess around with dyeing it or something, or but yeah, check out. You'd probably be better off looking at Josh's Custom Capes, honestly, man.
Definitely, yep. Something like that would be great. Good point, Stoned. And always good to see you dudes too. You specifically, Sci-Fi Dude, since you said that, but everyone here, the dudes and the gals tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. So we appreciate you guys. I've been Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective. Thank you for tuning into the Hyperspace Hangout, episode 21, where we ranked the Star Wars streaming shows, and we had a blast doing that. So we'll post the ranking on Instagram and YouTube, so you guys can see that. And Stone, you got anything before you go, man? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, man, just again, real quick, you did great. Jacob uploaded earlier Black Series Most Wanted. Y'all, sure. We were trying to bring this to the masses, get every collector involved. You don't need to be a content creator, just a good old fashioned collector, man. We want everybody involved with this. If you want a chance for your voice to be heard, you got figures. I'm sure everybody has characters that they want to see make their debut in the 6-inch plastic form. Hasbro's listening to us. We have Hasbro very closely watching what we have going on here, this project, this campaign, whatever you want to call it. We have a lot of awesome names also that I wanted to shout out earlier. We have Robo taking part in this. He's been sharing some stuff. The great, super talented and humble Sir Dork as well. We have Yak Face making posts and sharing stuff as well. Sith Lord 229. A lot of big, highly credible and loved content creators in the space of the community. It's really growing fast. So if you want to be involved in this movement, which hopefully we'll do every year going forward for the line, come check us out on Instagram. We'd greatly appreciate it. Again, myself, Star Wars Collective, Blitz Transmission, Skywalker Hendricks, 212 Tunner, Fake Fury, Shelf Life, Commander Cook. And these are just the group of guys that Tommy got together and initially pitched it to us. There's, to name just a few channels really doesn't injustice because there's so many people involved with what we have going on here. This is just the core group of guys that Tommy brought us together, and he was like, hey, guys, I really want to make this happen and see what we can do. Been talking with Brandon, a.k.a. Hero Collections, lead marketer at Hasbro, over not only Black Series, but also Retro Collection and TBC as well. So please join us in this awesome venture, this adventure, to get characters and action figures that we want to see, man.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time. So, just that's my last plug, man. Super excited to see what we're going to be doing going forward with this. We're at almost 500 followers in less than 2 weeks on that Instagram page. So, yeah, man, just, really want to get everybody involved with this, and just the winter months, just wrap it up. It's very slow, not a whole lot of news. Henceforth, while we're doing fun streams like this, shout out to Jacob for having something fun for us to do tonight, Star Wars related. So with the action figure news, toy news being low during these next couple months until about January, February, March, this is going to be something really entertaining and just immersive for the community to do. So please get involved with us. Please come along for the ride. I think it's going to be a lot of freaking fun. So
couldn't have said it any better, man. You worded it perfectly, and I know Tommy would be very proud. So everybody, make sure you're heeding what Stone says, because it's important information. Yeah. And we're actually ready for you guys to drop your top 12 now. So make your list and put it into that Google form, and we will check out everybody's responses and compile that into data for Hasbro. So it's gonna be great. We really can't wait. So with that being said, we're going to close out the show. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Have a great night. May the Force be with you, and we will talk to you soon.
Everybody.
Boom. Boom.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank y'all.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody. You guys take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night.